Can you get in there?
Yeah, you're fine.
Got to move it anyway because this cord is under there.
So we
I don't have the list, so we're going to have to. I got it. $153 entries, I think.
yes, I believe that's roughly what we had, 153, 160.
Yeah.
Everybody look around.
Okay.
Go.
We are live now for the final table of today's 10K free roll. And what a great and very busy day we had today. The place was packed. We had 153 entries into this. It was a free roll. There were $50 rebuys, and there were $50 add-on at the break. And now we were down to our final 10. We paid top 14 places today. You are joining the Reserve Poker Room here in Toledo, Ohio at 5105 Glendale. And this is Vic, and I'm here with Tim.
Hey, everybody. How we doing?
And we're kind of looking forward to this. This is going to be a pretty exciting final table. These guys have been at it all day since.
Yeah, all day since 1:15 today.
1:15.
1:15 today. So, great table we have here. 10-handed currently. We have some of our regulars here, such as JT and Brian Patton. Sky sitting there also, and some of our new faces that we've never had here on the live stream. So a lot of chips in play. If I'm not mistaken, there's about 13 million, just over 13 million in play total.
Wow.
So got Paul in the box right now, and we are paid. We did pay so far the top 15 spots. First place here is going to get just over $2,000 here at our 10K free roll. So I do know that after talking to Mr. Brian Patton there, that he is only in for the add-on.
Really?
That is all he is in for today is the add-on. No rebuys at the table. He has only did the $50 add-on. So how great is that?
That's great.
Ability, you know. So we are over 1,000 to the top 4 spots, and then
Speaking of Brian Patton,
there he is, all in with Ace King, 580,000. Blinds at 30-60 with the 30,000 ante. I think he might get a call here from Nick with his pocket ace. Depends on how much gamble Nick wants to have.
Nah, we got it. Somebody picked them out of all their horse.
Ooh.
I'll put a little bet against it. I feel a little butthurt on it. You guys can't keep letting him walk.
I can't keep letting him walk. So, and we're around there.
Keep those if you want. Try it again.
so this was the first day of our Fall Classic. Today was the 10K guaranteed
Yes.
free roll, no entry. We've got events now every night this week. Tomorrow night is the $3,500 guaranteed pineapple for a $70 entry.
Yeah, that is. I mean, we're putting a guarantee on everything this week.
Yes.
So, I mean, please come in and get this money, guys. We have a $3,500 guaranteed pineapple tournament. let alone all the other stuff we're running. That's how much we love our players.
That's right.
So $70 buy-in, $30 rebuys, by the way, on that tournament. So
Yeah.
please come on in, get a little gamble on bring a couple hundred, get some rebuys going, and we'll see you.
That's tomorrow night at 7:15, and we told people to come here early today. We opened at noon, and boy, we had a full house right away.
Yeah,
and
we
I'm
did.
thinking tomorrow night's going to be packed as
Yeah,
well.
I would probably say 7 or 8 tables for that tomorrow night. We're fully staffed for that, so please come on in. No waiting around tomorrow, that's for sure.
Yep. 13 tables we had. 13? 14.
Today we had 13. We had
13
13 tables
set up
going.
today.
Yep,
And
13
they were
tables.
full with people waiting.
So,
6 and 7 folds.
and then to talk about Tuesday night. Tuesday night, for anybody that's interested, a $5,000 guaranteed PLO tournament. $100 buy-in, start with $40,000 in chips on that one. Starts at 7:15, our standard time for most of our daily tournaments. And that's going to be another good one with a good turnout also. I am actually off the schedule for that one.
Okay.
So I'm not saying I know that I'll end up somehow working it, but I would that'll be one of my favorite tournaments if I do get to jump in that.
Yeah. You asked me the other night if I was going to play anything, and I do have Wednesday off.
Oh, there you go.
Wednesday night is a $7,500 guarantee, $50 bounty. That's a $165 buy-in. Again, starting at 7:15. And I don't know. I kind of like that. I like bounty tournaments. There are a lot of people that do like bounty tournaments. This particular one is a $50 bounty. And those can be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I love the bounty tournaments.
Actions on 2. 2 folds.
And then after that, Vic, we have all of our day ones. Day 1 A, B, C, D, and E. Day 1A is Thursday at 6:15. It's a $260 buy-in, $100 rebuys. You get with 40,000 in chips to start. So you're never going to find a better price point on that right
No.
there. $260 buy-in for your shot at a $100K guarantee tournament, and then $100 rebuys if things go south on that buy-in.
Yeah.
So and Friday we have two day ones there at 11:15 and 6:15, and same thing on Saturday, 11:15 and 6:15. So
9 folds.
So Donald came out here with a raise. The blinds are 30 and 60. And Mike and Ace King of Hearts is going all in with 660,000. Looks like it.
yep.
And
Now
we'll
Donald has 3 million in chips, so it's going to be a little interesting to see what he does here. I don't, you are on the final table of a 10K guarantee tournament, and you have, 2.9 in front of you. I could really see him making this call here. It's a little bit of a light call, and he's going to be in a really bad spot, and he's thinking about it.
He is thinking about it.
I do believe he is also a chip leader. It's either him or JT.
Okay.
Come on, Big Stack, way to make that call.
He's going to make the call.
There it is. There, egging him on a little bit there.
Even though you're going to be chip leader.
Ace King against King Queen.
So one chip leader to the other one said, of
Yeah.
course, after he put it in.
Right.
Yeah, get it in there.
And it's odd that the one chip leader said, "Yeah, go ahead and make that bad call right there with the King Queen." So, looking for a king or some straight cards here. That is the driest flop you could find for that King Queen. Boy, still looking good for the Ace King, and the 6 is going to hold up there.
Well, 1.4 now with the blinds at 30-60. That's a big chip up here for Mike.
That hand, price was right, I think. He could have did that with like it.
That's going to breathe some life into Mike without any doubt. We had 20-minute blinds today. Everybody started with 25,000 in chip. And then the rebuy was $50 for another 25. We did an add-on at the break of $50 for 50,000 in chips.
And also, please don't forget our little 50-50 that we decided to do today.
Yeah.
That I thought was an excellent idea. We for anybody that's listening that didn't come in today, we ran a 50-50 raffle for $10. 5 of it went to the dealers, and 5 of it went to the prize pool for the 50-50. And
5 folds.
in doing so, it was actually pretty cool. What was it? We drew 4 names at $175 a piece.
Yeah.
6 folds.
Yep.
About to sit on these chips.
So that was fun,
7
and
15 million in play. I need them all.
it was a neat addition. I think that's the first time we've done that.
Yeah, that was it was definitely. And also, the reason I'm bringing this up for everybody that's listening is because with doing so, when you bought that ticket, it gave you an extra 10,000 in chips, so you were able to start with 35,000 instead of 25,000. So it gave a little extra incentive.
Chanel's on the small blind. Ryan's going to check his big blind with ace-6.
I'm making that call.
One check.
And
2 checks.
Chanel hits his jack, but he's going to check it. Going to check around over to Mike. He's in position. He's got ace-5 diamonds, but he really didn't hit anything there.
8 bets, 175. 1 fold. 2 calls.
And there's a massage.
And Brian making this call here, which I
Yes.
thought was interesting.
Yeah. Oh, well, he hit the 6.
He might be actions on 2.
Now Brian picks up a lot of equity here with
Sure
a
does.
straight gut shot straight draw with the king coming in, and also the nut club draw. So he's going to lead out here.
2 bets, 200.
Mike just got these chips. Let's see what he wants to do with them.
Now, if he makes this call, he's looking for a scare card
Yeah.
on the river. And unfortunately, if he gets that scare card of a club, I think Brian might check. And that is not the scare card he's looking for to bluff at. Brian's going to ship it all in here with a pair of 6s, and is going to take down this pot.
8 fold. 1 bet.
Well, Brian's come out to play. Final table today.
Yeah. And this is level-headed Brian, too, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I forgot about that.
Hey, Jim, if you're hearing... Oh.
Alright, small one, Freeroll.
Oh, Kevin Wall says, what about the $100 bounty on Vic's
3
head?
folds.
$100 bounty on Vic's head. I
Well,
like
that's-
it.
He's talking about the Wednesday night tournament.
There we
I don't know.
go.
I don't know. That could be some
4
incentive,
folds,
Kevin.
5 folds.
Hey, Dickie, we do really appreciate that. Glad that you're able to say those kind of words. We do. My motto for this place is a professional environment with a home game feel. I really truly believe that.
Yeah. And I think you're right, what you said last night. T-shirts and/or bumper stickers have to be ordered for that.
8 folds.
I'll just take my nice little 2% if I can on that little royalty. I need some 2, 4, 6, 8 money.
10 raises.
JT, who is the chip leader, comes out Jack 10. He's going to raise to 280,000. Blinds are now 35 and 70. The $35,000 ante. And David with
3 calls.
pocket threes. and
Pocket threes.
C3 is going to make the call. We'll see some gamesmanship here, possibly.
3 checks.
Check. And I expect JT to continue.
By the way, blinds did go up to 35 and 70.
Yes.
So that bet sizing seemed a little large. That's the reason.
10 bets, 335, 3 folds. Love it.
Those of you that tune into our Saturday night rumble at the reserve, typically for the 5-10, you're familiar with JT and kind of familiar with JT's playing style. JT, I think, is one of those players that can change things up from cash to tournament.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, very much so. Yep, very much so.
He exited the hand like he was supposed to, Brian. Take notes. Or learn this.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, you learn a lesson. Like I said.
It's also good for the game as it comes to John back and forth.
That's why you folded, Brian. That's why he folded.
No, never mind.
All right. Actions on 5.
Get this spanking like you used to.
5 folds.
JT with all his chirping chips in front of him, apparently.
6 folds. 7 folds.
Sky looking really colorful.
9
You
folds.
don't have all those chips.
As usual.
Yep.
10 folds.
Yeah, I get to talk a little shit now.
Yeah.
Chanel with the suited ace here in the cutoff. Going to raise it up.
Raise it to 200. 2 folds.
200 just seems like such a large bet. However, blinds are 30, 35, 70, so gets out of the way.
Very good bet. Good position bet.
735, right?
Seemed like the right amount. And there's our chip count right there. Sean and David down at the bottom. JT up at the top.
Actions
We
on
are
6.
still 10-handed. This is our final table of our 10K guaranteed free roll that we had today. Started at
He
115.
had like a couple $100,000, I think.
Everybody sat down for free.
6
Got
folds.
About 100,
$25,000 in chips, and then if they busted out,
200 today too.
they could rebuy for
7
50
folds.
bucks.
Two or 300.
We are paying out our
8
guarantee.
folds.
First place today
9
is going to
raises
take
to
home
200.
2,045. Next person out
10
is going
folds.
to take down $150. I'm sorry, that was 14th place. 10th place is taking down 350. So we paid top. We're paying top 14. We've already paid 3 places, and now we're down to our final 10. Donald gets that 9-3, 2 hands in a row.
Yeah, not my favorite hand.
No.
Not my favorite hand.
Sky raised. Pocket 6s. You got a caller. Oh no, he did not. He took that down. Raised with the pocket 6s. And took that down. As we said, the blinds are 35 and 70. There's a $35,000 ante that goes along with that, paid by the big blind.
All right. 70 to go.
Put that back there.
7 folds. 8 folds. 9 folds. 10 folds. 1 and 2 folds. 3 folds.
Walls around to the button here with 4 deuce of clubs. I like the raise here.
4 raises,
Yeah.
one
I definitely have a
75
bigger stack. I like the raise.
All in?
Nick is all in here with queen 10 of diamonds for not that much. And he does have a small stack in Sean behind him with only 175,000. So Sean's going to get out of the way here.
6 folds.
That's what he gets trying to make a move, huh?
But
My small blind.
Donald's got to let that go.
Donald's got to let that go.
Now he's got 2 hands basically that have hurt him.
No, he gonna see it when he go home tonight.
One where he
You didn't show
raised but didn't call the all in.
Yeah.
Where he raised but did call the all in. And lost that hand.
I tried to make a move.
Can't expect me to wake up with a hand in small blind.
Man, he made a move on you too, dude. He's pulling. Shit, he had jumped too.
JT with his tripping chip still going, apparently.
Ish. I had a little ish.
This guy picking up a real hand with ace-10 suited
It was better
here.
than his jump.
Well, I woke up with a hand and all that bullshit. You just pulled a move.
Besides being suited, I think I had the second worst starting hand.
Oh yeah, I had you beating that.
Oh, for sure. Four deuce of clubs, for sure.
Oh yeah.
9 raises, 180 total.
From 70 to 185. 50 the ace 10 of hearts.
1 and 2 fold.
I'm sorry, what's the best?
Around
180
over to
total.
Donald.
3 folds.
Nick with the same exact hand.
Yeah.
4 and 5.
Wow. And this will be an all-in for Sean.
Calmer, you suck.
He doesn't have very many chips back. He's got to eventually pick a spot. 2 Broadway cards. Yep, there it is.
6 is all in.
For now.
Do it, guys.
For now. I told you, I popped you twice. You'll be making.
Right.
You don't get
175.
to, you don't get to pop me.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna. That's my plan.
When I get nailed, you don't have none.
Jeremy's,
Three flop,
Jeremy's
five
taking a
flop.
look at this.
Plan. I'm popping you
I
one.
was gonna make sure.
Well, for Jeremy, it's only another 110 to call. And, you know, we are on the final table. We are in the money. So eliminating a player is a priority. And he does have somewhat playable cards.
Good. You sell me down the road for $20. Yep. Get me and Pat in the
I'd have
hand,
done it
knock
for
him
free.
out. I give you $20. $20
Call on the 180.
Just give me an
One,
premium
yeah,
man.
one,
$1.
Stand on the side.
You're down.
Okay, we've got, we're going to have some.
I can hold you to it. I got 40. You knock me out. You're gonna.
Yeah, potential side action here between 2 players. I wonder if they're going to do, well, that's actually a really good flop for our all-in there.
I thought you were giving me good luck.
Good flop here for our degree all-in king, queen.
Yeah. Jeremy also has a queen.
75.
7 bet 75.
Interesting lead out here.
Yeah.
9
Not what I
folds.
expected.
Alright, one
No.
Okay. Says 7-5. Okay, there it is. Okay. And no one oohed or nod, so it looks like that short stack's on a double up. So just to let everybody know, this particular segment is brought to you by Carpet Spectrum, located at 1855 South Reynolds Road. The principal owner and manager is David Joseph. And Anthony Lamb, some of you guys might have saw him here today, a.k.a. Monkey, is the head of sales over there. Carpet Spectrum, home of all your flooring and floor care needs, family-owned for 18 years, supplying and installing floor covering, ranging from carpet, luxury, vinyl planking, hardwood, ceramics, and laminate. Carpet Spectrum is home to one of our largest remnant rooms in Toledo in the Strong area. Come in and mention that you saw our ad on the Reserve Poker Club live stream and receive 20% off your next order.
9 folds.
That's a decent discount.
Yes,
That is a decent, decent discount. And from what I'm hearing is that there's going to be some new carpet coming into us here very shortly, and it's from Carpet Spectrum. So
That's correct.
please come on in and check that out. You can see their work right here, right here live.
Yeah. We'll be the showroom.
1 folds. 2 folds.
Fun
3
fact:
folds.
my daughter's uncle is the
280.
one that did the carpet on the table.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the carpet on the where the dealer sits. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
all right.
Yep. It's a very small world in Toledo, I
Yes,
guess.
it is. Yeah.
So.
Six folds. 7 folds. Alright, heads up.
All right, we are heads up here going to the flop.
Actions on 10.
All in.
JT shows all in here for
Four call.
millions.
Good luck, gentlemen.
And did Donald call?
Big pot.
Did Donald call? We got our 2 chip leaders going at it right here.
I just got a couple draws.
We have our 2 chip leaders going at it. And I don't know what's on this board, but I see Ace King as one of the hands, and I don't know what Donald has. JT's clapping. He must be ahead. Ace 9. Maybe he flopped. Oh, Ace 9 of clubs. And there's a club, and he scoops it all. And he is going to take this pot down
Yes.
and become a massive chip leader. Massive chip leader. I believe JT has over half the chips in play now, and we're 9-handed. Wow, what an
That king of clubs of Donald's just kind of pulled him right in.
well. Not only that, he had the king of clubs and a draw, and the gut shot straight draw. I don't know if you call that an implosion, but he came into this final table with 3.1 million, and he is first out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow is right.
Well, I'd hate to be somebody that bet against JT. I don't know if anybody did that. Is Daniel watching?
Well, you
Is
know,
Daniel watching?
Yeah. So we did do a little
Tripping, man.
dealers last longer today. We all picked a horse.
Oh, here he goes. He's talking about it. You hear him?
Yep, he is. And JT learned about it later.
They
And
did, and they all said that they didn't know I was here.
he got upset with everybody that didn't pick him. And he's going to be
Yep.
talking about that for a long time.
None of y'all made no money. None of y'all made no money. Ryan, shut up with them little ass chips you got.
King, Queen of Diamonds.
Shut up with them little ass chips you got,
Chanel
Ryan.
with a lower stack, 645,000. He's going to raise to 200,000 here.
You got a lot of chips.
Coming around to Sean, who's got pocket sixes.
You know, I love these spots here.
Big risk, man.
It's a tough spot to be in when you're the short stack and you pick up a pocket pair. You're going to be putting your tournament life at risk, really, if you call here. And I don't think he can't call. I think he has to shove or fold. And there it is. There's the fold of the sixes.
Thanks, Lisa. I just fixed my mic. Lisa says she had a hard time hearing me.
Oh, Lisa said she had a hard time hearing
Yeah,
you?
I just realized my mic was pulled away a little bit, but now it's back.
For some reason, I don't ever have that problem. I have people don't like I talk so loud, so Lisa's at home adjusting the volume every time I talk and every time you talk.
Yeah. Well, that says 1.9 for Sky, but we know that's quite a bit more than that.
No, that looks about right. Yeah, it looks about right.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it looks about right.
Oh, for Sky. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
for Sky. For JT, he's got every chip.
Yeah.
37.
Well, heck, you put it that way.
Considering a call here.
Yeah, nah, I ain't got it. Now that you put it that way. You ain't scared no more, huh? No. Brian, I ain't shit. Got double me up twice.
All 200.
Yeah, two double ups.
So he's going to make the call. We're going to go heads up here.
All right, heads up.
Chanel's got position on him. Diamonds against hearts.
Actions on 9.
And Chanel flops top pair here.
For you guys now, because that was the last person you guys wanted to knock out.
He's going to go all in. He doesn't want this to go any further. Sky quickly folds.
I can't believe you got involved
And that pot is scooped over to Chanel.
in that. Why? Yeah. That's why you know it's bad play. He was supposed to get me up out of there. And then that flop.
There's an updated chip count right there. David and Sean are two low stacks. And 5.9 million for JT. So got a lot of chips here. We are down to our final 9. And JT with a 3-to-1 chip advantage over the next biggest stack.
And that was Donald that took 10th place, so he took down $350 for 10th place. First place is 2,000.
Actions on 1.
Yep, just north of 2,000 for first place. So,
2 folds.
and once again, this is our 10K free roll.
Yeah.
This is just the kickoff of our fall
Right.
classic series that we have coming up here at the reserve. So, 5105 Glendale Avenue for anybody that doesn't know our address. So please come on in and check us out. For Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we will be running tournaments at 7:15. Pineapple on Monday, PLO on Tuesday, and then a bounty tournament on Wednesday. And then we go right into our main event. Monday or Thursday at 6:15, Friday at 11:15 and 6:15, Saturday at 11:15 and 6:15. All $260 buy-ins with $100 rebuys. So please come on and check that out. That is $100,000 guaranteed tournament.
We're going to have a double bag bonus on that tournament, $1,500 for double bag bonus. You play in more than one flight and you win, or you bag more than one flight, you could take the lesser of the 2 bags and turn that in and receive $1,500 on the spot. So we do have a lot of people playing multiple flights already.
Like Smoke.
Yep.
Smoke has a seat to every single flight via our satellites and showdowns and whatever else we run here to get you guys here, to get you guys a way into that tournament a little bit cheaper if you think that might be a little bit out of your range. So
2 folds.
we do everything we can here at the reserve to accommodate our players.
5 folds.
Sean with one of my favorite hands, the 9-7 suited. Could be one of the reasons why I'm sitting in this chair, not out there.
6 folds. 7 and 8 fold. 9 folds.
JT with
10 raises.
no shock there. He's got all the chips. He's going to be doing this a lot for the
Yes.
rest of this tournament.
Yep.
Now the thing is, though, is if a player like say Sky doubles up with 1.9 million, and especially with their close proximity to each other on the table, that could be an interesting matchup there.
Yeah.
Sky is a very good player.
Yes. So with the 10 deuce, he gets Chanel to lay down queen 10. Aggressive play as he should be. And now he's got the button. If he picks up anything and everybody limps or everybody folds, I expect to see the same kind of. And there he is with 5.9. Sky with 1.7. Brian 1.3. Patton really improved his position.
Yeah, Patton
just
up
in
to
the first
third.
couple hands. And then David W. 425 and Sean with 530. And it is
It's over on David. Ace deuce suited.
it is going to be on to David,
Actions on 3.
Right.
who's our low stack right now. He's going to be patient, wait for a better position.
5 folds.
Sean once again with the 9-7.
Yeah, just not suited this time.
Just not suited. Blinds are at 40 and 80 right now, so that's playing a factor in some of these decisions also. Pocket fives are just folded.
9 fold.
So,
That's interesting.
and JT with the suited connectors.
10 raises. 2 1/4. 1 folds.
Over to Brian.
25.
And Brian unfortunately has nothing.
Yeah. 10-4 over now.
Yeah. the head shake. And he lets it go.
Jason Dirt says he's going to be playing 2 nights. Rick Hutchinson just logged on.
Hutch is watching with us. Hutch needs to come in so I can get my money back in showdowns. All right. We are 9-handed here on this final table. 160, roughly 160 players for this tournament.
Actions on 5.
10K guarantee free roll that we had here. We do have one player, Mr. Brian Patton, sitting over there in C2 that got to this point right here with only the $50 add-on at break. So that's pretty awesome. I love hearing stories like that, even if it is Brian, even if it is Mr. Patton.
7 folds. 8 9 fold.
Sky still picking up raisable hands with his stack, obviously. He's in a great position to be able to do that.
320.
He has just taken over the tempo of this table.
Yeah, JT's going to be a pretty big aggressor here for the rest of the Ace King. Now, and at this point, JT can't fold.
Right.
It's only going to be about another 180 to 250 to call. Looks like 240.
65 more, JT.
Oh, there it is, 65 more.
Calls. Nice hand. Good luck. I'm behind.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
You have Queen 9 offsuit. You're behind.
you got live cards.
Right.
Yep.
And I think
It says you got live cards.
Got
lucky
6
as you,
million
man, I'm
chips and
probably
there's only
in
them
Rome.
guys left to add.
Yeah, you ain't do no wrong.
JT trying to justify his bad play. Looks like 2 hearts and a diamond on the board. I can't see what the other graphics are, but
Fade.
and then
Oh, no fade.
no fade. He says that looked like to be an Ace or King, and so Ace King's gonna win this. I don't know with what though.
Nice hand.
With Ace King. I don't think there was any.
There it is.
Oh, he did.
Oh, he did flop a 9 though. Turned an Ace.
Sorry, guys, we do it.
All right.
New dealer.
Still 2 more blinds. I get it all right back.
You weren't stealing.
Yeah.
Paul's gonna go back.
Just so happens
Maybe
you
there's
want
a
those
2, 4, 6, 8
square.
game.
Yeah, no, I don't know if that one of those are going on, but
Okay.
Right back in the pot.
Jonathan's back here in the box. There is an updated chip count for everybody, I think.
You got box score? 9 ace deuce deuce.
Sean, our low stack there, and Chanel, both. We got
Nice hand, man.
what 2, 4? We got 5 players under $1 million, so they're getting close. We got 4 players there with about 10 big blinds left. Sean being one of them here with 530,000. Just picks up a suited Ace 9. We're gonna see what he ends up doing here under the gun. Got real quiet in that room all of a sudden.
It sure did.
Tough spot to be in under the gun here, knowing he has so much action behind him, including a $6 million chip stack.
Yeah, exactly. Really has to think long and hard about whether this
that's
is an
why
opportunity or not.
I don't know if I would have folded there, just for the fact that he's got 160,000 worth of blinds coming in next hand. They start next hand, so you're going to be losing about 40% of your stack to that, roughly. 35%.
Chanel picks up an ace with a 4.
Raise.
Going to raise.
200,000. C2.
Ryan Patton on the button.
Fold. C3.
Gonna fold.
C5. All in.
And it's going to be ace 7 against ace 4. Nick has Chanel covered, or is it the other way around? Or they bought-
920,000. So one fold.
Commentators.
And he folded.
Tim and Vic. Tim and Vic.
I like that combo.
Thanks, JT.
Good one. Pick the right one.
JT just said he likes that combo.
Yeah.
Tim and Vic.
About that.
Even though he's mad at us for not picking him.
Right, yeah, JT's just mad at us because he looks like Elmo today. I told him that earlier. Don't worry, I'm not saying anything behind his back. I literally called him that earlier when I was trying to steal his pillow.
You got too much out there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, my bad. I did it backward.
Actions on C7. Fold. C8. Fold. C9. Fold. C10.
George Smith, no, we don't have a cash game going right now. Mondays is typically a good night, and I think with all the people coming in for the Pineapple Tournament tomorrow night, there's probably a good chance there'll be a cash game again tomorrow night.
Yeah.
At usual Monday nights.
Yeah, Momo, we have a 1-2 round by round game that more or less turns into, sometimes I don't want to say more or less, but turns into PLO. Pretty big game. Very comparable to what you're used to at a spot up that way, up your way, if you know what I'm talking about. So come on in and check it out. Seriously.
Panda, I'd like if you were in there as well, Panda. David's gone all in with ace 10 of spades.
Fold.
Nick thinks about it with
C6.
with an ace. Sean looking down at king 8. Would cost all of his chips if he were going to call.
Fold.
And he's going to fold that.
C3 wins the pot. Button moves to C5.
B-rolled. I did chat with your mom a little bit earlier. Just told her it was great to have her here come here. It's great to see you come out. We hadn't seen you in a while, so thanks for coming down. Hope to see you during this upcoming week, man. Got a lot of tournaments that have your name all over first place. So come check us out.
So it was interesting today with 13 tables and dealing, and I'd look up and all of a sudden realize that somebody was here, and I had no idea that they'd been here. I looked up and saw Byron.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
we just didn't. I barely made it around the whole room.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, because there's a lot of downs to do. But man, we just had a lot of our old time good friends come up today,
Yeah.
and a lot of new faces as well.
It was interesting. I said something earlier when I was joking with JT and Sky before they came on the live stream about the picking a horse and whatnot.
Yeah.
I said I would have picked Ron Spears.
Oh,
I said if he was here, I would have picked him.
right.
Hey, Ron was here.
He was here.
I didn't even know he was here.
I know. There are a number of people that we just got so busy so quick that had no idea of some of the people that were here.
So we were a full house, full capacity here today. We had every table, every seat filled up. So all of us dealers were all hands on deck. So
Yeah, Anthony Carpet Spectrum. I mean, I didn't realize he was there until we were down to like 4 tables.
Yeah.
Oh, Anthony's here.
Oh, look, I got a LOL from Mr. Ron Spears, the guy that I was gonna take if I knew he was here.
LOL, Ron, he's dead serious. What do you?
Yeah, I really was gonna take you. My horse was lame. He couldn't even make it around turn 2. That's right. That's right, Trent. If you're watching this, you know it was you. JT with the raise, Sean with the short stack here, and he folds sevens.
Wow.
At this point, I'm wondering if he's going to blind himself out.
Yeah, it's quite possible.
Oh,
He's shaking his head. Might be kicking himself.
Yeah, so he did just go through the blinds and not play any of those hands, including a spot. He folded that ace-9 suited on the gun, where he would have been ahead of the other 2 aces that were in that hand.
Yeah.
And then he finds sevens, which is a little bit better spot, knowing that he only has action just behind him, and he still folds. So, Ron, I've been in a slump and playing bad for 15 years. What do you mean? It's funny. So I look at my Facebook memories that pop up every now and then.
Yeah.
And I saw one from 2009 that said, "I really don't like poker. I need to quit playing." Should have listened to myself all those years ago. That'd have been great.
After next round.
Well, that's the ups and downs of poker.
I wouldn't change it for anything, though. The people that I've met through poker have been absolutely fantastic. So,
oh,
And that's what makes today so much fun, because you get to see so many people that are in the local and even further out poker world that you know or have known over the years, and it's almost like a homecoming.
yeah. Nick is all in here for 1.2 million with ace king suited.
Just a little over.
Sean goes ahead and gets out of the way with the 9-10.
C6 fold, C7 fold. That's at 1 point. Yeah, fold.
I wondered if that was his spot, but he made the right lay down there, the big blind. Yeah, Rick Hutchinson, we talked about that. You live and learn. Was going to mention that, again, we did the 2-5 last night
Actions on
for the
feet.
cash game. But this Saturday, with everything going on, we will not have the Rumble at the Reserve. But we'll probably be back in business then that following
Fold, C3.
Saturday
Fold,
on
C5.
the 29th of October. So look forward to that. That'll probably be back to 5-10, Rumble at the Reserve, cash game.
Yeah, with the MSPT going on. By the way, one of the players that have played on our live stream is making a big splash, pun intended, up there. The Orca.
Oh.
Orca is running very well up there. If I'm not mistaken, he is the chip leader up at the MSPT. So last time I checked, I think it's 300,000 for first.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. So.
He was like, please.
Is that going to run into tomorrow?
I don't know. I'm not completely sure if it's going to run into tomorrow, but
That ace ran out deep, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope not. Let's get some of those players down here.
Yeah, Dollar Bill, you out there? You going to chime in? I talked to him last night. He was going back in there today, but only with like 170,000.
Yeah, I saw that one of our other regulars, Miles, had a short stack there going into. I think it was like 202 out of 250.
Okay.
Going into today. So hopefully they both ran up big stacks and somehow and it's going to finish in somewhere high. So that'd be good.
Fold, C2.
Kevin, Mr. Michigan, Kevin here says that the MSPT ends tonight. So
Not Brad.
hopefully some of those players will be down here tomorrow for our PLO game.
Brian's all in. We didn't get. Oh, now
There
we
it
can
is,
see
king
There it
queen.
is. As soon as you spread those 2 cards out in that triangle, then the computer gets to read the chip in the card. We get the chance to see it.
1,020,000.
Players have to make sure that they do that each time.
Fold, C5. Fold, C6.
You gonna bump it to a million.
Fold, C7.
And Jeremy with a very playable hand, but unfortunately Brian got to make the move first. Uh-oh, Sky with deuces. What does he do here? Does he want to race? Oh, JT might have a raceable hand.
C10, fold.
Lay it down.
Lays down deuces.
That's how you steal the blinds.
That's how you steal the blinds. And the blind, you know, just taking down a blind at this level is so important. Especially when the blinds are heading your way.
You only got aces.
75 people behind him. He's going on.
Gotta hold your breath, man.
You got no post-op play.
Ryan admits to holding his breath there as it went around the table.
I'm thinking too. I ain't been saying all in.
JT trying to give lessons at the table right now.
Regular raise 4 or 5 times, 4 or 5 times regular raise when nobody else has got
Kevin
it.
Wall
But you-
says MSPT end
That's an
tonight.
all-in shove. as
Probably
soon as
gonna
you
end
raise
it
like
tonight.
that.
Yep.
There's no play
I'm gonna raise your
whatsoever
whole
there.
stack next. All
There's
right?
no plays
All right.
anywhere.
I'm taking away from you.
Yeah, I saw Kevin at the UT game yesterday asking if he was going to come into the free roll. And
Do it now.
says he had a bunch of stuff to put away at the lake.
Yeah,
He's
so
gonna
he
be here
lives
this
he lives
week.
such a tough life. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it. Out on the boat, barefoot skiing. You know, I just don't. The life of leisure. When I grow up, I want to be just like him.
Yeah, who doesn't?
6.
So Sean's looking at 120,000 in blinds coming his way when he's only got 370, but he's going to fold the Jack 10.
You got K9 and Angry Joe just popped up to watch for a little bit.
All right.
Two guys that I know will be here tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Correct, boys? Just trying to make sure we get that cash game going.
That's right. What about it, Joe?
230.
Coming by tomorrow?
210.
JT,
Calls for 230. He won.
Queen Jack. He's gonna make the call from Sky, who raised with Queen 3 of Hearts. Now we're going to see some heads-up action. A couple of seasoned poker players.
Interesting flop here.
Very interesting.
And JT's going to lead out.
Yes, he
That's
is.
335,000.
Going to put the pressure on. That's a quarter of his stack.
And just for TV purposes, 10 of hearts on the turn, please.
Call 335.
That would light things up.
Oh, just the card that makes both of them check.
210.
This is tough for JT, thinking that Sky would have called his raise. Or, I'm sorry, it was the other way around. Yeah, Sky made the initial raise, so it's got to be,
2-9.
yep, got to be
Wow.
tough for JT to see that ace come up. And Sky's going to go all in with 4 hearts. JT's going to lay it down.
K9, right before you got on here, he got it all in with this. He was chip leader and got it all in with the second biggest stack on a 3-club board. He had the ace of clubs. The other person had the king of clubs. And the flush came on the river, but they got it all in on the flop. That's why he's got $6 million. So
Blinds are up to 50, 100.
he's got just about half the chips in play currently.
50,
So,
100.
but there's the big stack and the second biggest stack are sitting next to each other.
Yeah. And I had it catch part of that flop.
Action on T3.
He deserves it. Yeah, he's been running. He's been running pretty bad lately.
Fold C6.
Lines are now 100,000, 50,000 with a $50,000 ante.
Fold C7. Fold C8. Fold C9. Fold C10.
K9 says that they need JT to be able to reload, get his bankroll back up for the cash games.
C1.
So that's why they're rooting for him.
Yeah, he's got a fan club just for that.
C2.
JT with a raise.
I'm gonna have to give that one to you.
You just sit down and fold.
I do like the gamesmanship between JT and Brian here, especially seeing that JT has the
Yeah,
button
that was tight.
when Brian's the big blind.
And we may need a little button right here next to us, and we push it, and it says JT raises.
Yes, that's just.
JT raises, right?
Folding like that all night.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be raising this hand also just because of his position.
Yeah. He's going to continue to keep the pressure on.
Actions on T5. Fold T6.
Drew, so to the payout. So first place is just over 2,000, 2,035, I believe. And first through fourth is 2,045, 1,560 for second, 1,260 for third, and $1,005 for fourth. Those four spots obviously getting over 1,000. 780, 680, 600, 500, 400, and right now the next. So that's the next place that goes out will get $400. So that's what our payouts are currently. 10K free roll that we're doing today, which is nice. Brian, like I mentioned before, Brian Patton here is at the final table with a decent amount of chips, and the only thing he bought today was the add-on at break. So pretty cool story there.
Check.
Okay, we're going to see a flop here. The battle of the blinds.
We are heads up.
Brian Smooth called the small blind. David checked the big blind.
Yep, next hand, I'm punishing you both.
C2 check.
For limping, he's gonna put me up next round.
Punishing you for limping.
C2.
David's still ahead with the ace, and now he's got the diamond, ace of diamonds, with a diamond draw
Yeah.
for some insurance, and there it is.
Good diamond check.
All in.
Good diamond check. What y'all got the last line check?
C2 check.
Brian,
Going to make a bet. Brian's going to quickly fold that, get out of the way.
Dan, 2-1 that I beat Brian.
And we appreciate it. We appreciate it, K9. Honestly, guys like you make it so much easier to come here and do our jobs, man. Really.
$40. Because he got $40.
Once again, this particular segment of live at the reserve here that we got going on, it's our final table of our 10K in a day free roll. It is brought to you by Carpet Spectrum, located at 1855 South Reynolds Road in Toledo, Ohio. And Carpet Spectrum, home of all your flooring and floor care needs. Family owned for 18 years, supplying and installing floor covering, ranging from carpet, luxury, vinyl planking, hardwoods, ceramics, and laminate. Let them know that you heard this ad on the Reserve Poker Club live stream and receive 20% off your next order.
And let you have mine, and then tell you heads up, Brian. For even money. For even money.
C7.
JT talking out of his ass again.
Jeremy wakes up with ace, queen of spades.
He's been pretty quiet so far on this final
He has.
table. His VPIP's kind of low compared to the rest of the table, along with Mike. Mike hasn't picked up anything either.
No.
Those three guys right there, Mike, Sean, and Jeremy have been pretty quiet so far.
So here comes some fireworks. Jeremy raised to 375 with the blinds at 150. JT looking down at ace-jack offsuit, and with his monster stack of 5.3 million. Things that make us say,
C10 costs 375,000.
and he's going to smooth call that.
C2 fold.
Probably looked over at Jeremy and realized that he had not played many hands up to this point.
Fold.
So he's going to take him, I believe he's going to take him serious
We are
and
heads up.
smooth call him so he can see if he can pick up something strong on the flop.
C7
I'm all in.
is all in. C10.
Jeremy picks up the queen,
Well, I had to see a
middle
flop.
pair.
On beat.
And that's what he said. I needed to see the flop. JT says
25 is the bet. C10 folds.
I know I'm behind.
he's going to fold, not go after the gut shot with two clubs, particularly with two clubs on the board.
C7 wins the pot, but he moves to C3.
Would you put it all in pre-flop?
I'm pretty sure he would have.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
coming off
Good
top.
question, JT.
I know you're pretty solid.
And I believe that Jeremy's telling the truth when he said, yeah, I would have.
Sean's looking a little low here on chips. He's got about 275,000 back after his big blind here. So this might be the hand that Sean's looking to get.
Adrian was here today, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yep,
yeah, I
yep.
thought so, yeah.
You didn't hear him and Corey talking earlier?
Yeah.
Corey came in quiet as a church mouse there for a while, didn't he?
450.
Yeah.
Raise to
Jesus.
450. C8.
You'd have thought the Giants won the Super Bowl today.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Fold.
was,
C9.
that was
Fold.
very entertaining.
C10.
A little bit bigger raise than the last time. Up to 450 now.
Fold.
What I think is
From
funny about
Jeremy?
the Giants is they're not even going to win their division. They
Yeah.
got the Eagles in that division.
Fold. C3.
That better?
Fold. C5. Fold. C6.
Nick.
You might want to.
Sean with 220 left. Oh,
Wow.
5
Fold.
cards.
Yeah.
Yep. C7 wins the pot. Button moves
Playing
C5.
Marissa's style of poker.
Ah. Where is Marissa? You out
Yeah.
there, Marissa?
I only said that to
Trying to
hopefully
get
get her to comment.
You know, anything.
Yeah, Hutch, he was going crazy earlier, but, you know, when you have a passion for something like that, I guess that's how you act.
I know it.
Just push that money in. That's all you
I'll
gotta
push
do.
them in at the opportune times, thank
I
you.
know you will. You'll wait till you got aces.
Darn straight I will.
Then if you and I get heads up, I'm gonna run you over.
Yeah, that's what Brian's been known for, his patience at the poker table.
Hey, no way. Glenn tried that. Failed miserably.
Nothing again here for
Brian
Mike.
gives me heads up.
Yeah, Mike is not having it. That is a very ice cold seat right
Yeah.
now.
You and Glenn.
Fold. C1.
It could be both you guys against me, and I'll still
Fold.
beat you.
C2.
Yeah.
Fold. C3.
You and Glenn both suck.
Fold. C5.
Damn.
Now Brian knows all of it, man. I'm just-
Raises to 350.
Nick's going to raise.
C6.
Everybody folded around to him on the button. Got ace 4 of hearts. Definitely the right move with just the 2 blinds behind you.
Fold. C7.
Great, Sean
Kind of the
is
secrets we talking.
Not pop your big blind.
probably going to be blinded out pretty soon.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know you don't need one of those.
I know.
C5 wins the pot.
Good play by
Yeah,
Nick,
you did.
taking down those blinds. Very important at this level, at this stage of the game. Sean is down there at 170,000.
JT giving up about $1 million though so far in his chip after he got that big double up.
Yeah. Jeremy benefited from that.
Gotta keep the viewers tuned in.
Gotta keep the viewers tuned
Yep,
in.
keep it up, JT. You're
Yeah.
doing great.
Here we go.
As long as,
Trash.
long as you and Patton don't come to blows, go ahead, keep John.
Fold. C10.
Yeah, Rick, the sevens, and then he also folded ace 9 suited under the gun, so I was kind of curious on why he let that one go.
C2.
Um,
Fold. C3.
he folded to wait for a better spot, and he did get the better spot with the sevens, and then still folded. So I don't know if he's trying to climb the pay ladder, hoping someone else busts out,
C6.
or what the plan is. But
Fold. C7.
he's got a whole nother orbit before he's got to put another chip in.
Fold. C8.
Oh, man, Mike just, I'm telling you.
Fold.
Yep, Mike's not picking up too much, but Mike still has 550 back.
Button
I mean,
moves
it's only
C5.
5 big blinds at this point, 5.5, but
Yeah.
it's,
Rick Garza says Sean is praying
Yeah.
for sevens now. Yes, he is.
Seconds on C10. Fold. C1. Fold. C2.
Move from Chanel. Expect a fold from Brian.
Fold. C3.
You ain't giving
Fold.
commentators nothing to talk about, man.
Nick
Come
now
on, bro. Give him fault, man.
I'm trying to.
wakes up with ace king.
You ain't getting the cards, you gotta lie. Like you
Raise
getting
to
the card.
325.
Yeah, but
You ain't got enough chips to lie.
Yeah, and I ain't in no
Right,
position.
man.
I
Pick your
ain't in no
spot.
position.
Pick your spot. Be all right. Pick your spot.
Put down at 6-2. He's going to
Fold.
fold that.
C7. Fold.
Jeremy's not going to play that. Let's see what Mike picks up on the small blind. 10-8 offsuit. Oh, I'm sorry. No, he's got ace-king. I was reading that wrong. He's going to go all in with his 495.
The worst card ever.
545.
545 is the exact amount.
See 9 folds. See 5 calls to
5
545.
folds.
Well, he barely meant
Nick
it.
calls, and there'll be.
I know, but if
Well-
still, he didn't think about it.
How about a 5 hearts?
Yeah,
It's gonna be a chop most likely, anyways.
yeah, that's right.
Make it all hearts.
Yeah.
Shit can happen though with this.
Jonathan doing a great job getting the pot together, getting
Yep.
the cards nice and neat where we can see them. Get this flop out here.
Good luck.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Oh, backdoor diamonds for Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's guaranteed now. It's guaranteed.
Uh-oh.
Guaranteed.
Who'd have thought?
Oh.
All right. Chop it up.
Your hand was red. You
Chop
was
it up.
I thought it was
Yeah, they both-
I thought it would have been nice.
That was
That's so
sick.
easy. Just know
I thought
that
it was a done.
bang, bang.
That's so sick. I seen it first because when he peels, I'm the first person to see.
Hey, Shane, how you doing? I thought I'd see you here today.
I was like, oh, fuck.
Hope to see you sometime this week. Take a look at this Fall Classic tournament series we've got here, leading up to a $100,000 guarantee. Main event, which is a $260 buy-on, but we've got Pineapple Tournament tomorrow night,
Yep.
Tuesday, PLO, Wednesday, Bounty Tournament. All of those have guarantees to them.
Small pocket pair and
They're going to be a lot of fun this week, starting at 7:15 each evening. Thursday, our main event, day one, is at 6:15. That's $260 buy-in with a $100 re-entry. And all of those, we've got 5 flights that lead up to the big day on Sunday.
See 1.
And we do have a $1,500 double bag bonus.
Yeah, Adrian, JT caught a big hand against the second in chips. Nut flush over second nut flush for right of a $5.9 million pot. So that's how he got all those chips. He wasn't playing well or anything, just got lucky.
Fold. See 7.
Jeremy wakes up with a hand finally.
Yeah.
Aces.
There we
Raise to
go.
400.
Hefty raise, too. 4x. I feel like with JT in the big blind, you want to maximize your money here. And, 4-3 suited isn't something he would fold if you make it. Oh, never mind. He's going to call here. But I was saying I thought maybe something along the lines of 250 to 300 might have gotten the job done also.
But he is going to put out the 300,000 to make the call. We're going to see a heads up. Diamonds against pocket aces. With the ace of diamonds there.
Check.
No help to JT.
Nick, you can buy in until the start of level 9. So our levels, I believe, are 25 minutes for the main event. Is that correct, Vic?
Fold.
What's that?
25-minute levels
Yes.
for the main event. So 25-minute levels. So you have what is that? Almost 4 hours, roughly 3.5 hours there
Yeah.
to get in.
That's right.
So tournament starts at 11:15. You're able to get in until right about through 2:30. I'd say roughly.
Yeah. You. Oh yes. Yeah.
Yeah, right about 2:30,
2:30.
somewhere in there.
That's right. Talking about Saturday, right?
I'm talking about any flight in general. Yes, but I
Friday.
use Friday or Saturday as an example,
Friday or
but any
Saturdays, yeah.
flight in general.
Yeah.
Nick Klein was asking about how late you can buy into the main event flight. So
C2.
just trying to give him a rough estimate on that. We don't have a
Right.
we have a set timeline, but we don't say if the tournament starts two minutes later than it normally. I don't want to give a exact time.
Right.
C5. Fold.
David folded the pocket sixes because Brian Patton came out with a raise to 300,000.
C7. Fold. C8.
B-World, is that your buddy Sean Crockett there? Is that who that is?
Fold. C9. Fold.
Because he's folding himself down to just the Snickers wrapper left over, but he's still in.
Wants to know how much he is.
Now there's many factors here. JT's got a lot of
C10
chips.
cost 300. 300,000.
JT's got suited
See, one
connectors.
fold.
And
What
JT
we do here,
likes
Brian?
being in the hand with Brian Patton.
Yes, he does.
We being easy? Or what
The
you
implied
want me
odds of getting chips from Brian Patton.
However you want.
50-10. Check. C2.
Punch it.
Check.
Check that. The 6 comes.
C10.
See what he wants to represent here.
500.
That's 500,000.
B-World, he's had a couple of good hands that he's folded. Ace-9 suited and pocket 7 so far. The 7s he had in a pretty good spot where he was blind versus, I think blind versus blind, or maybe he was on the button. I'm not sure, but he ended up mucking them. Wow.
Can't go.
No, can't go.
C2 fold.
Very excellent, aggressive bet
Me neither,
by
Brian.
JT.
It's all right. You got more and more chips than I do.
Uh-oh. He showed it.
And he showed it.
He showed it to Brian.
Yep.
Alright, good luck,
You would
everybody.
have had some more chips if you thought right there.
Maybe.
There's still one more card to come. I know, I had double gutter.
JT with 5 million, Sky with 2.2. Updated chip count right there.
Anthony's watching. Good to see you again today, Anthony. I know we'll see you some more this week. I don't know what your favorite is going to be between the pineapple, the PLO, and the bounty. For Anthony, probably the bounty.
Hey, my boy.
Actually, it's on 3.
My boy, Blue.
3 folds.
Wow, Paul want me a $3 million pot.
5 folds.
Sean sees an ace here.
Ace 8.
$6 million. Count my chips.
It'll be interesting to see. You can't just call at this point, right? Oh, I
No,
can't.
I
You
mean he
can't.
has 170,000 back. I don't think he's ever just calling. But it looks like he's thinking about getting rid of it again. Oh, there he goes.
6 is all in.
200,000.
I call. This will be the last hand, guys.
Pretty much a snap call for Jeremy here.
7 calls.
I think I gotta watch the action.
8, 9, and 10 fold.
See the outcome.
1 fold. Alright, pull 'em
You
up.
know what? I would have helped you, man, but I know you don't like to play along post flop.
Right, huh?
Yeah, you don't like to play along.
Coloring anything
I
up?
would have played along with you.
Yeah, I'm
We
gonna call
get him
it
out the
a
way.
lot,
Yeah. But you're gonna,
He would have bet.
you've been way dominating.
All right,
Yeah,
look.
yeah, yeah. Especially, let's see what the flop happens. What's he gonna do?
I wanted to call.
He's fucking betting it. You know what I mean?
All right, we have Ace 10 against Ace 8 here, all in. So far, looks good for the Ace 10 and the river. Brings in the king for the Ace 10 to hit the straight.
10 makes a straight.
So unfortunately, that's going to eliminate Sean here with the Ace 8 that we have.
If that's two pair, and lose on the review.
Alright, one's ready.
Good game, boy. Good shit.
And here with me right now while these players go on break, I do have Sean with me. So Sean, we're going to say hi, a couple of words.
Hey, how you doing?
There we go. Sean, you got a little fan club going here. You got your friend Byron is saying it was great to see you on the final table here, and he was shocked that you folded those 7s. Why'd you fold those 7s when you're in the blind?
Well, I was looking more towards a pay jump. At
Oh,
that point,
okay.
And I had plenty of time to be a little bit patient. Normally in that spot, I would not have folded that
Okay.
hand in that
Okay.
spot. But I felt at the time that it was the best move because at that time I believe I had I don't know how many.
Yeah,
chips,
you had about
400,000 or
but
something
at the
like
time
that.
you were still pretty short stacked down. I understood the Ace 9 fold when you were under the gun though. You had Ace 9 of hearts, and you were first to act under the gun. So at that time, I think you had about 500,000 left. But then the blinds were coming to you, so that took a good chunk of your stack also. And B World says hi, by the way. If you want to talk, say hi to B World or Byron's here watching on the live stream with us. So
Yeah, I was just texting him.
Oh, were you? There you
Just
go. Okay.
messaging him out
There you go.
yeah.
So what do you like about playing here at the Reserve? Anything in particular?
Oh, I love playing at this place.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I live in Michigan. I'm an hour and a half away. But
Oh,
I've
where you
been
from?
Here, White Lake, Michigan.
Okay, White Lake. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been here many times since you opened.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
Yep.
I love this place. I mean, I love the way you guys set the room up.
Cool.
Now that you have that final table there.
Yeah.
With the new room.
Was that your first time playing on the live stream?
First time in
How'd
there.
you like that?
And it's really nicely done. You guys put a lot of money into it.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot
We
of-
definitely invested in
make
it.
it
Definitely.
look nice and.
Cool.
I appreciate you guys. You guys are good people.
We appreciate that also. Are you going to be playing any of the flights or any of the tournaments coming
Yeah,
up?
I've got two. I've got two certificates.
Oh, you
that.
already got two seats. Sweet.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, I'll be back. In
Yeah,
there
yeah. Well,
next-
hopefully we'll be on this live stream for the final table and maybe a feature table as we go through. So, but that was great. I'm glad. I mean, how about if you don't mind me asking, did you have a lot of bullets into the tournament? Any rebuys or anything like that?
I did have a rebuy and
Okay.
an add-on.
Rebuy and
in
an
this
add-on.
tournament, and it paid off, I guess.
Okay, nice.
I was short stacked pretty much early in the game there. I had 46K, and I can't remember exactly what the blinds were at the time, but
Okay.
I at that point I started catching cards. I had aces and kings.
Oh wow.
and-
Okay. Nice.
I
Nice.
think I had queens, and I moved all in with them, and I wound up doubling with that, and then I had another big pair, and I tripled that up, and so it brought me up over 500 at one point.
Yeah, it didn't look like you caught too much. Didn't get too much traction on this final table. It looked like you kind of
There
didn't
wasn't
catch too many
very much
cards.
action.
Yep.
Sometimes that's just the way it goes. I've been at final tables where action was hitting pretty quick and people get knocked
Nice.
out.
Okay.
But this time everybody's playing pretty tight.
yeah. Everybody's playing pretty tight.
I was playing tight. I mean, I'm sure maybe a few, couple hands there, maybe those sevens, whatever. I could have took a gamble, but I mean, the big stack there showed an ace.
Yeah.
I don't know what his kicker was, but he's a good player and pretty aggressive at times. You never know what he's gonna have.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing there on the table itself, just to have him pick up so many chips in that big hand, flush over flush.
Yeah.
So now that he has so many, he's able to kind of dictate
Yeah,
the
you can
pace
push
of play a
people
little.
around
Yeah.
a little bit with it. That's what you're supposed to do when you have a big stack like
Yep.
that, and I'm well aware of it. And I mean, part of being a good poker player is you have to have situational awareness of what's
That's
going on around you.
really well said.
And the reason why I shoved there with the ace-8 there, I mean, I could have had a fold there, but there was another guy who had about a little bit less than me.
Yeah. Yep.
But
He's
the
he's got
blinds were going to come back to me there again. I would
before it got to
I
him.
would've
So
been big
yeah.
blind, and he would have been able to sit around anyway. So I had to make a move at some point.
And that goes back to what you mentioned about situational awareness of
that was
having
about the
someone.
only,
Yep.
that
Okay.
was almost pretty much the. I think, I think honestly that was probably my move. You never know. I could have had a bad hand there after that. Never had a chance at that. I came close. I mean, you had a straight on the river. We came close to having chops.
Yeah. Yes, you did. Yep.
It happens. It was a good game. It's been a long day. And
Yes, it has. It's been a long day. We started this tournament for everybody that didn't know at 1:15. So he's been playing now for what is it, about 9 hours, 10 hours now. We're at 10 hours
we
play time.
started at
So
1:15.
1:15. So. So I'm glad that you came out for this 10K free roll. Please, I can't wait to see you for the rest of the tournament. You said you have 2 tickets.
Yep.
Do you know what days you're going to play?
I don't know yet. I'm hoping maybe Friday.
Okay,
I'm
nice.
thinking-
Well, I can't. Hopefully,
see.
I get to see you on another feature table or a final table. That'll be even better. Let's see you on Sunday. How about that?
Yeah, that
Sunday
sounds good.
on the feature table.
Yep, hope so.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Sean, for stopping in and
Thank you,
talking to
Tim.
us. No problem.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You have a great night. Get home safe. Okay.
You too. Thanks.
All
a lot.
right.
Appreciate it.
And that I'm gonna sign off here. Sign off for a couple of seconds, and I'm gonna go grab something to drink, and we will be right back here on our live stream that we have, our final table here of our 10K free roll here on Sunday at the Reserve.
Okay, we are back. We had a break, as typically we do after so many rounds. We are now 8-handed. We just had interview with our 9th place player, Sean, who took down $400. Let us know that his investment today was $100. It was a free roll, and he did a rebuy, and he did an add-on.
510.
And now we are 8-handed. And our next player that goes out will be taking down $500. Today was our 10K free roll, $50 rebuys, $50 add-on at the break. We had a great day. We had almost 160 entries today. And now this is our final table for the day. JT with 5.6 million, Jeremy right behind him, followed by Sky, by Nick, then David. Chanel is our low stack at this point. And Paul is dealing with our blinds at 125, 60 and 125. Of course, 60,000 for the ante paid by the big blind. Mike's going to fold King 9. Sky looking down at Queen Jack offsuit. Expect Sky to raise here. Don't expect Sky to just smooth call. If he's going to come into the hand, he's going to come in with a raise. See what that raise is.
9 makes it 300.
And Sky makes it 300,000. JT looking at 6-4. He's going to fold that.
One's all in for
Chanel's got an ace-4, and he's going to go all in.
Brian with kings.
Brian Patton. Brian Patton.
2's all in for more.
Going to go all in with his kings.
Now I think Sky still has to call here. What do you think? I mean, with him making the initial raise to 300,000, and both, I mean, all in for another 100. Oh no, he is going to call here. Brian only has 420.
Thanks, buddy. No luck, Brian. No luck. No luck.
All right, so we've got 2 all-ins. We've got three hands here to look at. There is going to be a side pot. Paul's going to do an excellent job of getting that set up.
Nope. King, queen.
We have a main pot and a side pot. There's the side pot. Chanel can win everything right there in the middle.
Nice.
Brian with kings.
All right. This sucker here is going to draw out on me.
Make it interesting. Ace, king, 10 flop.
Come on, Paul.
There you are. Ace, king, 10 right here, right now.
I just said that. Ace, king, JT Ruby, ace, king, 10 flop.
Well, there's the 10s.
Yeah.
A couple of diamonds. But that would make Chanel
Clean board for the king so far.
very good.
Deuce of diamonds. Kings are going to take this down and scoop up a $1.3 million pot. With that, unfortunately, Chanel will be eliminated at 7th or 8th place.
8th place.
8th place.
Yep. So Chanel will take down.
Just a quick reminder, who's all in the last long?
I am.
Going to take down $500 for 8th place.
There we go.
That leaves us with 7 players. JT still in the lead with his chip count, followed by Jeremy, and then Sky took a little bite into his stack there with that.
You said to bring it back up at
Improved
6.
his position.
Right?
All right, Bum's ready.
John, you said to bring
Mike
it back
and
up
David
at 6.
are
I'll
our
bring
2
it back
low
up.
stacks at this point.
6.
If it's up to everybody else, man, I'm cool with it.
I'm good. Of course, I'm short stack.
All right, action's on 8.
I don't care.
So patience is a virtue. Sean was really patient, but maybe that didn't pay for him and pay it off. But Jeremy certainly has been very patient.
Yes, very, very patient.
Yep.
Patient.
And so far that has paid off for him because he's come in when he's had decent hands and done well with them. Sky, queen 7 of clubs. He's going to raise.
300 even.
Same raise he made last hand, 300,000. Almost the exact hand that JT had last time. He's going to fold that. Brian's going to get out of the way. David folds. Now back over to Nick, who's going to look down at an ace. Going to cost him about 25% of his stack or more to make this call.
Goes ahead and gets out of the way. Jeremy's going to get out of the way here, too.
Yeah.
Famous last words. They're suited. He says.
Seven fold.
Spades are.
But Sky's a tough player. You know, he's
Yeah, but he's not a guy you'd pick to be your horse, though, right?
yeah. We're going to hear from both Sky
Yeah,
and JT
basically.
for not picking them.
And then there was 7.
Then there were 7.
Brian, you gotta go next, Bubba.
Why do I have to go next?
Brian, I'll triple up.
You get you out the way.
I'm not ready to go. I'm not ready.
Not ready to go.
Alright, actions
You
on
better
9.
just get ready.
9 folds.
I need you to get ready, Brian.
10 folds.
Brian's going to get out of the way here. David with 7-6
2
suited.
and 3 folds.
I'm glad I get to share the blinds with you now.
Deuces now.
5 raises.
I
325.
look forward to punking you every round.
You ain't gonna.
Going to make a raise with the deuces, and he's going to walk into an ace-8 suited.
Yeah.
7 calls.
Promise you.
Jeremy.
You
Every
ain't gonna
round.
like the results if you don't win the first one.
Every round, Brian. You don't like
125 now for the big blind, by the way. 60 and 125.
Alright, heads up.
We'll find out. Better hope you wake up with aces.
Ain't gonna have to.
Alright.
Ace, ace, 6. Wow.
Check.
Look forward to it, Brian.
No, Nick. Oh, and a
Okay,
snap
Nick.
call.
Snap call.
Bad timing.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Deuces.
All right.
Gotta make a move. Some people say you're not out yet. You're almost out.
2 outer now for Nick with the
Half a way out.
2 outer for Nick. Queen, no good. And then 9. Unfortunately, with that, Nick will be eliminated in 7th place.
Good run for.
Shit, beat down 100. How many was in this? How many? 153?
So Nick's going to get paid off at $600 in 7th place. We now go down to 6 players. The next person out is going to take down 680. First place is going to be 2,045. Second place 1,560. Third place 1,260, and fourth place $1,000.
Damn, I'm getting all them chips. I'm not eating chip leader anymore.
Now JT's lamenting that he's not the chip leader anymore. I think he still is, but certainly Jeremy has drastically improved his position here.
And he started out slow. He
He
didn't
did.
play very many hands as he was. Not only was he not playing, he just wasn't catching anything to
Right.
play, and it kind of worked out. So patience worked out for him here.
10 raises.
JT looks down a queen 10 of diamonds.
Under the gun, it makes it 540. A little aggressive play,
Yep.
2 folds.
especially with some short stacks still around the table here. Jeremy's got nothing. Mike's going to wake up with a hand.
Jeremy's going to lay that down. And
I think this is the hand he's looking for here.
this has to be.
Yeah,
the one he's
there it
looking
is.
for. Yep.
8's all in.
8's all in.
And less.
And it's unfortunate. Mike didn't pick up any hands really at this final table.
No, he did not.
He's getting it in ahead here, but obviously JT's got 2 live cards.
Yeah.
Like,
So
He probably lied.
Alright, guys, 1 more.
we're going to roll him over here. Queen 10 of diamonds against ace 8 of
That
diamonds.
ain't bad.
yeah, it is. Fucking diamonds against diamonds.
Yeah, but you don't need diamonds.
He lied though.
You got 2
Brian and
cards on
JT, they like to draw.
Yep. Good luck.
There's an 8 for the ace 8 of diamonds. He's still looking for the queen or the 10. Or 9 now. Queen 10, 9.
Pick them out.
Didn't get it.
All right. So Mike hits a much-needed pot. A much-needed hand there for him. JT's going to take another hit. JT at 4.9, Jeremy at 3.6, followed by Sky, Brian, and Mike.
Yeah, what's the total?
Better than $1 million apiece.
Jerry says, the return of the Vic and Tim Poker Power Hour. I love it.
Hey, they said 660.
We're gonna get shirts made up, Jerry. We're gonna make some shirts. We'll hang them on the wall over there with
Yeah.
all the rest of the reserve clothing.
Yeah, you didn't want chopped over the
We're going to get a Ben and Jerry's ice cream named after.
There we go. I like it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what we need.
Got one in there.
Alright, actions on 2.
Some ice cream does sound good, though.
Yeah, it
I
does.
will say that.
Sorry about that. Now I'm hungry.
Yeah, right?
It's been a long day. Been a
Nobody
long
will get into
It has been a long day.
10.
It has been a long day. We are going on, what, hour number 10? Hour number 10 for us here.
I mean,
Eight folds.
think about it.
Could really use a bet and take here by Sky. Go ahead and just raise it. Everybody can fold.
Well, currently, I
Nine
don't think I'm
raises.
gonna win, but I'm still here.
380.
I'm thinking you gotta be, hey,
It takes a lot of double ups now.
Shows the ace.
You know what, you only need to get like a three.
Don't know if that makes JT feel any better or not about folding that, but
Think of it that way.
this guy's going to pick up the blinds there. And now he's going to be on the button.
Down to six-handed. Brian and David sitting down there with all their friends.
You gotta play tight again. You don't know how to play tight.
What are you doing?
Don't try to
I'll play it home. I'll play it home. I'll play it home, huh?
Angelo Vasquez.
Keep dealing them out. I'm gonna deal them out. Raise. 450 total.
Blinds are 125 and 60.
89
Jeremy
fold.
looks at ace deuce offsuit, makes a raise.
I like Jeremy's play here. He picks
Yeah.
up some picks up some chips, and unfortunately ran into the tens. But he picks up some chips, and he's starting to be a little bit more aggressive than he has been all night long. So about time, Angelo. We haven't seen you in a long while, buddy. We miss you.
I'll be there Friday. So
Yeah.
excellent.
Now, last 100K tournament that we had 480 total unique players,
Yeah.
individual players. So I'm hoping we can surpass that this time.
Yeah, I hope so too. That'd be great. And we're ready to take it on.
Yeah, we are. I'm all well rested. We're all well rested up. We'll sleep on Sunday night.
Yes, we'll sleep next week.
Supposed to stay out of my way, Brian. Just fold.
Got a good hand.
I got an over.
Good luck.
I got an over, he says. I think he's got that pegged. He's correct. He's got an over.
Come on, fold.
He's going to fold.
That's a really good fold.
He's not happy about the raise that he made, having to have to
I don't have a bluff. Just pocket 10.
fold that. Shows the
Yeah,
tens.
it shows him. David, a little short stack now. Looks like David's got about 600,000 total in chips, but he's got to put in, what, 185? Roughly, I think it's 185 total just for the big blind.
Call then.
How about a shout out to Marquez, who's just coming on to, and he's our security guard. Great guy. Very attentive to the players that come and go.
Very much so.
Appreciate having him. Great member of the team.
Yes, very much so. We do all love Marquez here, that's for sure. He's very personable, too.
Yes,
once
he
you get
is.
to talking to
A
him.
little bit
Yep.
too much.
So here comes some excitement, I believe. Mike with ace 10.
I'm on.
Gonna
And
go all
Sky's gonna make. Sky is. It says Sky has 2 million back, so I think this is gonna be a shove for him also.
Yeah, he wants to isolate here. He doesn't want anybody else calling this.
Marquez, I have to say those kind of things because we're on air, but you know how I really feel about. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, buddy.
Nine's all in.
And he does go all in.
Nope.
JT folds. Brian folds. David, who just has been card dead.
But he's hung on.
He
has hung on, and he's doing.
How come I can't wake up with a hand in something like this?
You didn't hear that. David said, why can't I wake up with a hand like these guys do?
All right. We have ace queen against ace 10 here.
Okay. Make it chunky, Paul.
JT, make it chunky. I don't know what that means. Do you?
I'm not sure, but that 8 deuce of hearts is looking pretty good. But David folded. Uh-oh. Ace ten of
One time,
spades.
I haven't had yet.
And that 8 deuce of hearts would have held.
So Mike, who was very patient, didn't have. He was able to fold a lot of bad cards.
You see how they try to get me now? You see?
And now we are down to 5.
Oh, trying to get me.
David short stacked here, then Brian.
Pick either one of you.
Mike's going to go to the cage and collect $680 for
How you
today's.
ain't picked me, Tim?
Yeah, Tim.
You supposed to be my boy.
Listen, I didn't see you guys. I'm sorry.
Tim, we come for you next.
I'm sorry, fellas. I'm sorry. I didn't see you. Oh, man. I'm never going to live this down, am
No.
I, Vic? I'm never going to live this down.
That's what y'all get for not picking me as your horse.
Oh, man.
We hear you, JT.
JT, I couldn't see you over all the people. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So those of you who were just chiming in, we did have a dealers last longer, $10 a piece, and now we're catching grief from JT and Sky for not picking them as our horses.
$375.
And that just right there, just that little interaction right there just goes to show you how tight-knit we are here at the Reserve.
Yeah.
Where, we're able to joke around and have a great time. And, I'm getting called out I'm getting called out from the players at the table.
Yeah.
But that's just the kind of rapport that I have with almost everybody that comes in here. So I love it here.
Yeah.
$9
Without a doubt.
But Sky and JT, if you guys watch this, just know that someone did pick Brian Patton over you guys. All right? At least I picked Trent. And, Trent normally does well.
Brevin. We didn't see Brevin today, did we?
We did not see Brevin today.
I wonder if he had a soccer game. Brevin's I believe he's a starter. He's a starter at
BG, yeah.
BG, soccer team.
C10 is all in.
Well, Brevin, the only way I can answer that for you is that he is not here right now. So he did not do very well. Yeah, he was out kind of early today. So
Fold. 6-7. Fold. C9.
oh, he said he had practice today.
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
So
Okay.
C10 wins the pot.
Brevin, I need a little training myself. I got some side bets going on that I can't run a 40-yard dash in 7 seconds. So I need some training. I need to get my cardio up real quick. They said they want to live stream that, by the way, Vic.
Did anybody take Selby? Yes.
And yeah, Selby was out. Actually, I think if I'm not mistaken, Selby's mom outlasted Selby. You think I can do it in a 7 seconds? You're right, Momo. I was looking for ice cream, but I got to get the. That doesn't stop the cardio. I mean, a little bit of ice cream is not going to do anything to me at my size.
I didn't put it all in.
C2 folds. C3 folds.
I paid mine twice.
C7.
They never moved.
So Sky on the small blind with ace queen. He needs 65,000 to call, but he's going to make a raise.
350.
350, and I see JT at least making this call with King Jack offsuit in the big blind.
1.4.
Oh,
Take
wow.
it back up.
1.4 million.
1.4 million. Now we're to that point to where there's we're playing shorthanded, so
Yeah.
these stacks are going to be going at each other here.
Yes. Plus, shorthanded, King Jack, very strong hand, right? Sky, of course, is dominating right now with ace queen.
All right, man. I'll let you steal this.
Oh, and he's going to
Wow,
lay it
okay.
down.
C9
Probably
folds.
have to beat, but I'll
Boy.
steal
I guess I kind of expected at least a call from Sky.
Yeah, I think that's Sky playing against the chip stack and not the player.
Lines are up
Yeah.
to 75, 150.
Now blinds have taken that
75,
jump.
150.
Jonathan, our dealer, has just announced that the blinds have gone up. We've hit another level here.
You ain't got out of line
Yeah, I have.
when I raised.
75 and 150.
And
Wow.
I knew I had to do something a little different there to have a chance at winning that hand. You know what I mean?
Nice, well played.
We are five-handed. We are here at the final table of our 10K free roll. Had close to 160 players today. It was a full room and a lot of fun. We had football on every TV, and we had some commentators in some of the games
C7.
that were taking that game, particularly the Giants game, very
Yeah,
passionately.
a little bit, yeah.
Corey.
I promise I took you for a steal. I did.
Brevin, I played football, basketball, and rec league baseball in high school.
I thought you were strong.
JT
Raised to 475.
going to make a raise.
You having 3
Blinds are 150, 75 and 150, and he's going to raise this up. Brian's looking down at Jack 6.
C2 calls.
And these guys like to be in hands with each other, don't they?
I don't never limp. I always raise. And you ain't 3-betting all night.
Hell yeah, 1 point.
Yeah.
Nice, well played, man. You got
Heads
it.
up.
Thanks.
No help to either player, but JT's still ahead with this King 10. He's going to continue to bet.
460. C2 fold.
Stealing it again, he says. Says Brian Pat.
Show the 10 of hearts. C10 wins the pot, but moves to 10.
We've got some side bets going on here between Brevin
Apparently on my 40 time.
on your 40 time.
And then Hutch said something about that I was a catcher in baseball, not knowing that Jim was a catcher. So Hutch, you got to deal with that, by the way.
Actions on C7.
I can't tell you the last time that I've had a bet. I've actually had a bet placed on me on any physical event. I did play football for a long while, but that was a couple years ago. My team was so good, Eddie was my quarterback.
JT continues to get strong hands. He's going to
Wow, all in here by
Clear all
JT.
in.
And
C2.
David, I think, finally picked up a hand that he's going to be shoving here with. Suited ace deuce. There it is.
there it is. Yep. So now we got
How much is it?
diamonds against hearts.
455.
Hunter, you're watching. What do you think? My 40 time under 7 seconds.
If you like, you're gonna be able to back out, so it doesn't matter what it is.
All right, we have ace deuce against ace 10 here. Heads up, all in. David at risk.
Dog stealing?
Keep me alive. Shoot it,
Didn't
Angel.
matter.
I
He was
was
just-
out a couple hundred times.
He was ready to
around.
go. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he just knew you just stole from me. So got my cool ass. Oh shit.
Just one diamond
Just one.
Yeah, they wanna see
and
two.
no deuce.
No, that brings in the chop outs though.
Looking like a
Yeah,
child.
turn the board, we'll split.
No.
Give me
no,
deuce then.
No.
And ace 10 is going to hit the straight, take this down. So
Thank you.
with that,
Good plan,
David's
brother.
going to be eliminated in
Good
5th
plan.
place and take $780 down. And with that, that means that everybody left at the table is going to make just over 1,000.
That's right. Coming up, 4th place here. The next place is taking down 1,000. 3rd
Yep.
place, 1,260. 2nd place, 1,560. 1st place, 2,045.
And with this, I think that they're just going to, instead of having everybody kind of crammed on one side and Brian sitting down there with all of his friends, they're going to move around so everybody's kind of spaced out a little bit. And Jim's going to get the table set up again and all the tech and whatnot that we need to have it set up that way. So.
All right. Yep. So again, if you have any questions about what tournaments we've got coming up, whether it's this week or the weeks to come, you can always go to the reservepoker.com. Also, check out our Facebook page. Some of you are on there right now. That's how you're logging into our live stream. Our live stream is going to be very busy this week with the Fall Classic. We've got tournaments Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 7:15 p.m. And believe we'll be doing some final table live streaming for those.
Yeah, yep. So every tournament that we have this upcoming Fall Classic Series is going to be live streamed. And during this particular series, we will be live streaming the final tables, and then Jim is going to take Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays tournament and kind of put it into one episode. And then I believe you and I will watch that episode and commentate on that.
Okay.
We'll be able to air that. And then we will be doing a feature table and a final table for the main event.
Okay.
So every day we'll be streaming for that also.
Glenn's wondering about the 7 of diamonds. Is that his prop card?
It's something like that. I'm
Is
not
it?
really too sure.
I don't
I don't. What is that game that you just mentioned? I've never heard of it. It's the type of game that I haven't won in a while.
Because we spent long enough time at the table.
Yeah.
Because we spent time at that table.
So now they're
That's an
repositioned
hour
at the
and a
table.
half,
We are
3
down
minutes.
to our final 4 players.
That's a good move, man.
Raise.
Hold on. I'm getting a little bit.
Wow, Sean.
575.
Wow, Sean.
C5. Oh.
Sean, you might have to get. I might have to slash a tire on that one. I just after that comment, take the ladder, huh? Okay. Okay.
So Glenn's favorite card is the 7 of diamonds. We'll have to remember that.
Button moves the 5.
There was a raise there. Everybody folded.
You guys want to quit?
Hey, there we go. I like that. There's our payouts right there.
Second, third, and fourth.
I can't smash you down if I do that.
You're not gonna be.
Yes, I am.
Brian.
I'm gonna.
Brian. Bro,
And this
taking
live
you
stream,
down.
we are going to stay right to the end of this. Play it right down to the final.
Until I don't.
Big blind, G.
JT in the lead with 6.5
Plain
million.
and simple.
Brian, you're not
Until
doing
you
nothing.
take
Brian
me
is
out,
now our
I'm
low
going down.
stack.
Might be this hand that I'm going out. But
Let's
you
get
never
it
know.
on.
Thanks. Hey, Ricky. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate that. Hopefully, we see you at some of these events we have coming up.
Fold.
I like having aces
C7.
too, Brian.
Aces are always good.
Terry Dale.
Terry Dale and Eddie back to back.
Glad to see you today, Terry.
Raise to 450.
Yeah, Terry. I dealt Terry kind of a little bit of a cooler earlier.
I think I overheard that.
Yeah, he wasn't too happy with me. He even tried to take my pizza.
Fuck, you got my ass again. Damn.
Trying to get some TV time.
Yeah. Little Hollywood, man. You know. Gotta keep the viewers interested.
Is that what it is, JT? JT doing it for the people.
Either that or you was waiting on.
You have caused me to like
Think-
tighten my
yeah.
game up because you on my left, man. I don't like that.
I gotta hear the commentary
So
on
many
that.
pops I would have
Daniel, you make jokes to me. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Because you.
Don't say it like that. They're gonna think you're being serious about me.
I like it better over there because I was
You was
on.
on my left.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You love being on my left.
Uh-huh.
C5 fold. C7. Fold. C9.
JT in a small blind with 9-6. He's been aggressive. I think he's going to continue to be aggressive.
Raise to 475.
Brian Patton.
C2.
Tired of my shit?
Call.
Tired of my shit.
Is that what that kind of call that was?
No, that was I got you beat right now.
Yeah, whatever, Brian.
These two.
Whatever.
These two are worth admission right here.
Right, we are heads up.
They like being in hands together. JT's first act, and he hits a 9.
C9.
He opened up with a raise.
All in.
Gonna go all in.
Wow.
Gonna put on the pressure. Brian Patton looking
Can't
at that,
call
wishing
that.
that was 3 hearts instead of just 2 hearts. And he's gonna fold, lay that down. JT continues
Button moves to 9.
to control the pace, to continue to control this table. He's had the chip lead right from the beginning.
Yeah,
almost,
yep.
and
He was chip leader coming in, and then won that big hand against Donald, and then has kind of ran it up, kind of up and down a little bit, but now he's got almost, what is that, 2-1 chip lead over Sky at least, and Brian's our short stack with 770,000.
Actions on C7.
JT with a pocket pair here.
short-handed, Jack 10.
Fold.
But Sky's going to
C9.
let it down. Let it go.
Let's see what you got.
JT all in
C9 is all in.
with pocket 5s.
C2.
Now, what does Brian wake up with here? Oh, Jeremy's with pocket. Oh, Jeremy has pocket 9s.
Fold. 5.
This is interesting.
Damn.
Obviously, if JT had just made a significant raise, probably see a call from Jeremy and see a flop and some betting. But he's put the pressure on. Very heavy to Jeremy.
I'll show it to you.
So do I. Up there.
Alright.
It doesn't matter. What I got 9s. Just don't want to go out on 9.
Doesn't want to go out on 9s, he's saying.
Four-handed with pocket 9s. It's a extremely strong hand.
Yep. And he,
And he folds. Wow.
wow.
Yeah,
See if he shows
Wow. Wow.
I mean,
it. Definitely some gamesmanship here
Yeah.
from JT.
Come all this way to lose.
yeah. I mean, you suck out. And the reason I did that, because I sucked out with 5s earlier, it cost set right on the window.
So now he has more chips than the other 3 players combined.
Yep.
JT does.
To like 360. I was like, boom. So it was on from there. The 5s did it for me today. So
Button's going to be on,
Now, that was
on
the only
Brian,
bet
I
that was
believe.
gonna get me out of that pot.
I think so too.
I mean, yeah, that was a
I
lot.
think so. Yeah, it's all your chips, man. Dude, I don't care. It's hard to call that, man. For
You realize JT takes this down, this whole tournament down. We have to go out the back door, right? 'Cause
Oh God, yeah. We can't
face him.
talk to him after that. Yeah.
It's still tough. You're facing the
Yep.
chips, man. You're in
C2.
fourth. You're in.
Yeah,
And I believe if he takes us down, he has enough money to buy into every single flight and every single tournament with winnings. So we probably should just call off for next week too, so we don't have to deal with
Man,
it.
I'm still mad you got me for this thing, man.
If it was 10s are up, you probably break me off there. I think you call.
Probably.
Yeah, if it's 10s, jacks are up.
Nine's right there.
9 is the border.
Yep, Glenn, 9's fold.
For him, he says, nah.
I hear you, buddy.
Well, you limp in there, I go all in.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
I don't like to call.
And we forehand.
Buck 50 and
I'd
75.
rather make that call.
C2.
I'd rather
Brian's
jam
under the
myself.
gun. King 8 offsuit. Shorthand play here, four players.
Come on.
And he's going to go all in.
Too good of a player, man. I can't be limping.
Picking his spot there.
Sky with an ace here
Oh.
and folds.
He's gonna fold
Over
that.
to JT, who
JT.
almost any 2 cards he should be calling with
Almost.
there, but those are not the 2.
Particularly against Brian Patton.
C2 wins
But
the
he's going to
5.
let that go.
Button moves the 7.
Brian's going to pick up the blinds.
$2,000, Brian. I want
Which are 150,000, 75,000, 75, 150, and then 75.
That's all you want.
to being all the way honest.
As long as you come before him, huh? As long as you be.
That's all I care about.
Brian's just going to keep that all-in button just to be safe.
Yeah, right.
That's funny. That's good. I believe you.
C5.
That is the pattern. Remember, I tried to play that suited against you a couple tournaments ago, Jerry.
400.
You're my buddy, Brian.
Raise to 400.
I really like you, man. That's why I'm messing with you.
C7.
Not quite 3x here for Jeremy with King 8. Makes it 400,000.
Oh. C9.
Appreciate that.
JT does have his standards. He's not going to play that hand. Coming around to Brian. Brian's obviously going to lay that down.
I do know you do.
He's going to take down the
5
blinds.
wins the 5. Button moves the 9.
Don't like it at all. I just gotta figure out which order I'm putting you guys up out of here.
Well, while you're at it, let's go this way. Go
Who
1,
wants
2,
yeah.
then 3.
You know what? I'm saving you for last. I'm gonna maul you just like I said. I was
For
gonna.
last.
You're gonna feel like a pit bull attacking your ass. Every hand. I'm gonna,
A little bit like the Wicked Witch of the West
every
from,
single
Right.
Brian, I'm gonna shove it down.
from The Wizard of Oz. I'm saving you for last.
JT gets a few chirping chips, and all of a sudden, this is what he turns into.
$50
It's
bill.
all in.
What's up, baby?
C5.
Dollar bills in the house. Come take a say hello.
Come on with that. Yep, saving Pat for last.
C2 wins the
That's
5.
it,
Button
shit.
moves the 2.
You regret that.
Give
you
Dan,
regret that decision.
I'll give Dan a sweat.
Yeah.
Got a railbird there that got in the way of the camera.
Yep,
Gonna
that's
ask
all
him to
right.
sit
It's
down.
one
It's
of
all right.
Sky's friends
Brian,
there. So
Won't be mad.
Good friends.
You're going to feel little.
Anybody got that shit?
You're
you
gonna
run
feel
under their
little.
nose to wake them up when they pass
You're
out.
going to feel little.
Narcan Brian one time. Shoot Brian with Narcan.
Hey, Sing.
So he wakes up.
Sing's chiming in. It's great to see you yesterday, buddy.
hey, there we go.
He got some high hopes down
You
there.
need some smelling salt?
Man, he needs some smelling salt bad.
C5 fold.
I ain't giving him a walk.
Yeah, boy.
Walk it out.
Wow. All you had to do was blow at the pie, he gonna fold. That's right.
Snap fold, ace
Yeah,
queen.
snap fold.
And Sky wonders why I didn't take him out as my horse. He snap folding
Hell
ace
no,
queen.
man.
Did you really fold ace queen?
Yeah, he ain't 3-bet. We've been playing together for like 4 hours. He ain't 3-bet me all day.
And we've been in some hands together.
Yeah. So I just gave him credit. Oh, okay.
C2.
And I raised, y'all know, I raise all the time.
Yeah, you do. You raise all
Brian
the
Patton
time.
under the gun.
Brian
Fold,
wakes up with
C5.
something that isn't good. Folds. Jeremy with the suited ace.
Raise to 400.
Something
C7.
like that.
Sky in a
And
small
y'all was
blind with a
fold.
weak queen.
Nine.
JT, only 250 to call.
Did you go to Sink's Place recently? Is
Cost
that what?
400.
Yeah, so after the game, well, my wife and I were at the UT game yesterday.
Okay.
Got pretty cold. We decided at the beginning of the third quarter, let's go get something to eat. So we went to Sing's.
Okay.
She got the chicken nuggets. I got
Nice.
the wings.
Nice. Well, Sink said that he was slammed, so he didn't get much time with
All
you.
in.
No, and that's fine. That was just fine, but it was great to
C5.
get in there and see the place.
Yeah.
Pays off for
It
that
was
all day.
crowded when we walked in, but right after we walked in, then it really got crowded. I think a lot of people like us
I got the king of spades.
left the game because it was just too cold. It was a good game, and then it turned out to even to be a better game towards the end. But, man, Singh was working his butt off. Place was hopping, and the food was fantastic.
Well, Arnie's is one of our sponsors. So,
Yes,
you know,
Arnie's is
so-
one of our sponsors, and it's a great place over there on Bancroft.
Yeah, king jack again.
Reopened this year.
Yeah.
I know Singh's been working really hard,
Small blind,
but it's been
maybe.
paying off, I think, particularly what we saw yesterday. Great crowd in there. Lots of fun.
Actions on C5.
But speaking of sponsors, I want to make this this particular segment of the Fall Classic $10,000 free roll we have here going on right now is brought to you by Jack's Menswear, located at 3414 Door Street. Owner and operator is Mark Hopkins. If anybody was here today, you saw him with his nice fedora hat on.
Yep.
And Jack's Menswear has everything you need to look sharp, including hats, ties, shoes, suits, both dress and casual. Family-owned business that has been in Toledo for 75 years. Come in to see our wall of distinction, then consult our friendly and experienced staff how you, too, can become a man of distinction. We are open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mention the Reserve Poker Club and receive 20% off our already low prices for your next purchase. So please go in and check that out. That's over there on Door Street, Jack's Menswear there. And anybody that's been kind of around with the gambling scene knows who Mark is, and he'll take care of you. So.
So it got kind of quiet between these two all of a sudden.
Yeah, all of a sudden they get it mixed in a hand and it gets real quiet.
Yeah.
That's because Brian's all in with the patent.
So I got 475. What's it gonna cost me?
995 total.
All right, 20.
Not even 10%
Well,
of his
this is the
nope.
worst call
stack
of
to
the night,
call.
but,
So he's going to make the call.
with these cards,
I
what do
like
you
Jay.
feel?
Glenn, I don't think he
Yeah,
can ever
man.
fold in that
Sure.
spot there. I think he's supposed to call, and he's not that far behind. I think it's a great call,
Happy
sir.
birthday or whatever day it is.
Happy birthday, he says.
Speaking of
so.
that, what
Don't say
time
I
is it?
never
It's
give you
11:53. I'd like
Yeah.
to say happy birthday still to my daughter. She
All
turns
right.
12 today, and just want to make sure I give her a shout out. So Riley, if you're watching,
Yeah, I need that $40 for
Dad loves you, and I hope you had a good birthay. And I will be seeing you tomorrow. We'll spend the all day together.
So wonderful. Happy
What's
birthday,
his name?
Riley.
Damn.
Oh, that makes it tough.
King.
Well,
Runner.
runner. Nope. Nope. Deuce of clubs on the river. Nope.
Chips, man. Woo. Damn. 2 million on it.
Yeah, it's going to get Brian the breathing room he didn't have before.
Yeah, you already.
What am I supposed to do?
Once you put that in there.
You can only bullshit me so often.
I got it. It
It's
don't
still
matter.
going to be our low stack.
You just make sure you're strong every time.
I don't have to be strong. That was a king 8.
And
That
I
wasn't
called
Jerry,
you
there he is,
second
winning
time.
with the patent again.
I called you with my king 8.
Maybe next time you'll think about
No,
not
next
doing
time
that
I'm doing
shit.
it again, just bet more.
Think about not doing it.
Oh, no, I won't. I'll think about doing it again, just better.
Okay. You can't do it better.
Alright,
Oh, a couple of big hands here between Sky and JT.
You could lose more chips,
Alright,
but you
we'll
can't
see.
do it better.
alright, Brian.
So the last time we saw some fireworks here, and JT made a raise after Sky's raise and got Sky to fold ace queen.
Raise to 400.
And that might still be gnawing at Sky at this point.
Wow, and Patton with ace queen suited. Monster hands here, four-handed.
C2.
Jeremy luckily doesn't pick up anything. Might be able to get out of the way here.
Yeah, get out of the way.
Is that all in? That is an all in by Patton.
Yeah.
2 million. So a raise by Sky, a call by JT, a shove by Brian, and Sky over here is going to go ahead and give this up. And does JT get rid of this?
C5 forward side.
JT said he was going to save Brian for last, but he does short-handed king-queen suited. Big hand.
$2,065,000.
Based on the
C5 forward.
last hand that Brian went all in with him.
C9.
JT can't really, I don't know if he could put him on a hand. That's
Yeah, I mean he
right?
shoved with king 8 last hand, and now very next hand JT wakes up with king queen suited on the button,
65,000.
and Brian somehow has ace queen of diamonds behind him.
And I'm going to give JT his due right here. He's not doing camera time here. I've seen JT play a lot of poker, and he does not make hasty calls when it's important.
No.
Right, and then on top of that, I mean he still, if he makes this call, he'll still have about 4 million behind, and he's thinking about that, how much he's going to have left, what Brian could possibly have.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing four-handed, and you pick up a top 10 holdings. It's hard to get rid of.
Yeah.
And he just said king 8. You heard him say king 8.
Yeah, right. He's thinking about that
Don't have king 8.
that last time he was in there.
See, so he is.
Yeah.
I'll fold, man.
Wow, nice fold, JT.
That 40
Yeah.
Nice fold, JT. All right, I know who my horse is for the rest of the week. Wow, nice fold, nice fold.
You can't play. You can't just call him because the next one's going all in no matter what. You can't. So it's
And
gotta be
Brian
all
with the
in
little run up
and
here.
Put it all on.
Yeah.
He's spinning this stack up now. It looks like he's probably over 2 million now.
Yes.
He's got to be over. He's
You had to
two,
think about
probably
that.
closer to 3.
Closer to
Yeah,
3.
you have ace
Yeah.
king?
Yeah.
Do you have ace king?
No, I king queen suited.
You were losing.
Bullshit.
Strong, man. He was strong.
No, let me get this.
You were losing right there.
You're lying, Brian.
King queen suited.
What did you have?
I
Don't
had
lie,
ace
'cause I'm
queen.
gonna
I had
see
ace
Ace
queen.
Jack was
You had ace queen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were dominating.
I thought you was ace shack, no better than ace shack.
I said Ace Jack was the worst hand he got in that spot. That's why I
That's really all the bet I could find.
But you had 2 live cards.
Wow.
You had Ace King, but I had Ace
But I just, the money, man, it was way too much.
Yeah.
Can't, not with king queen.
Listen, I'm trying to just be shoving.
Yep, Brian's got 3.1 now.
Now JT has ace queen.
Yeah.
2 million.
All right.
All in.
All in.
JT all in. Brian with an ace, but that's not going to.
1 0. It's 2 million.
And right now, if you see what Marissa's doing here, they're kind of just coloring up as we go here, saying we're getting shorthanded. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Wow. Queen's behind by Sky.
You got over. That's good.
He's just going to get rounded up.
This is a big hand.
How much?
Alright, there's 2.5.
Yeah, big hand here. 5.2 in the middle. Whoever wins this hand is obviously the chip leader. JT's going to have a few chips back, so he's not at risk. However, it will, if he loses this hand, it will cripple him.
Yeah.
It actually would have put him down to, what, about 3 million?
He got me to fold Ace Queen.
And if we could see Brian Patton right now, we'd see a big smile on his
Oh,
face.
yeah.
Actually,
We can cut to Brian.
I can hear him chuckling over there. He's very happy to see this.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, no! The ace for JT. One outer on the river is all we're looking for. Oh, Jack!
Good play.
Man.
Wow.
Nice hit.
JT with a big
You're
hand.
not holding ace queen there.
No.
And that puts him as a monster chip leader. With that, Sky will be eliminated in 4th place for $1,005. And JT is going to take a massive chip lead.
Man.
Chances of me stealing this from you.
Don't go anywhere, anybody. We are taking this all the way down to the end. JT's got 8.6 million. Brian climbed up significantly to 3.1. Jeremy at 1.9.
Yeah, 5 million between Jeremy and Brian, and JT has them both almost 2 to 1. So.
Plus 100, 2 and 1.
And now you have to tread lightly because he has so many chips. He can call you light, and if he gets there, you know, your tournament could be over just based off of him being able to call light.
Yeah.
I got 50% of the chips.
Yes, Jerry Buckner, he's been on fire.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Since we got down to 3 tables, you're right. That's about the time he really started to pour it on.
And just now, I mean, everybody folds around to him here in the big blind, and he gets a walk. So
yeah,
we're on to the next hand.
So, yep, Sky went to the cage, got his $1,000. Next person out, 3rd place, is going to get $1,260. 2nd place, $1,560, and the 1st place winner tonight of our $10,000 guarantee is going to pick up $2,045. This was a free roll today, starting at 115. It's been a long day. And these guys, they don't seem worn out. They seem pretty energetic.
Brian with the 3 deuce offsuit here is going to go ahead and complete. Oh, okay.
That is interesting.
Yep.
675.
And just a hefty bet with just king high. Brian has given this some thought. All in by Brian. Wow.
Fuck, good play, Brian.
Thank you.
Yes, JT. Good play by Brian.
JT is starting to light the fuse for that blow up. I can feel it's loading.
I wasn't going to bring that up. But we've seen JT
I'm
play a lot of
to stop
tournaments.
letting you pull your shit off.
Well, like I said last week, KS makes good TV. So
Yes, and we have seen blow-ups.
How'd you have a better hand right there?
Because I did.
Actually, seen blow-ups from both
Yeah.
Brian and JT, right?
Yep.
But
JT picks up pocket 8s here, 3-handed, and he's all in for $7 million.
You have been making it no fun for a long time. So I don't even know where you're coming from.
Brian, a.k.a. Mr. John Gruden. Short stack with an ace. Short stack with an ace, all in for $550.
That makes it easier on him, huh?
You know, if JT gets this knockout, it's going to go in the exact order he said.
that's right.
He's going to wait for Brian for last.
Yeah, that's right.
1.75?
Yep. But I did win some more from him, you know.
No, this is your current stack. That's what he's getting here at 4.3.
Well, just as I said, these players look fresh as a daisy. Jeremy looks like he's ready for bed.
I just hit a lucky ace, you know?
4.
So it's a grind.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Okay.
But he's got his tournament life at risk here with ace-3 offset against the eights.
Do your work. Do your work.
That's not it.
That is not it. You're looking. How
Over, brother.
about a 4 on the turn to make it interesting?
Don't
All right, or
Greenstein
5.
Now
me.
4.
Don't Greenstein me, baby.
4 and ace.
And a deuce of hearts on the
Deuce.
river. So
Good plan, brother.
Yeah, really good
Why did it have to
play.
be up against me and you?
That's
That's what you wanted, right? That's exactly what I wanted. Wow, that's so crazy. Good plan, man.
That is crazy, JT. They're getting just what they wanted.
yeah. And with that, Jeremy's going to take home $1,260 here on on our 10K free roll that we had. Now, once again, I'd like to point out that Brian said he's only in for the add-on, the $50 add-on.
Yeah.
Now if I just had some more chips.
Brian, listen, are you ready for this?
I am ready for the ass.
Listen,
Let's go.
Do you wanna
Just
take
about
second
two,
place?
a
You
little
can
better than
supersede
2-1.
without this ass whooping.
No,
Chip
the
wise
ass
between
whooping's
JT
coming.
and Brian.
Let's
So
go.
I'm
We're
small.
down to the final two players here of our final table of our 10K
I'm big. Yeah.
guaranteed free roll today.
But, sorry.
160 players at least today to start off our Fall Classic, a week-long, great week of tournaments coming up.
5 to go.
Brian likes this Jack 8 of clubs. Now heads up, a completely different game.
How fast can I whip you out of here,
I
Brian?
don't know. I don't know. How fast can you?
They each get a piece of that. Brian with the bigger piece.
Call.
All in call.
Oh, all in and a call. Wow. Wow,
Oh,
he
my
said all
goodness.
in. Wow. All right, 3.8. Oh, this is a huge pot, obviously.
Shouldn't even
And-
have never been in that hand to begin with, but
Wow.
I didn't think you had
Snap
that.
called by Brian.
Yeah.
$8.7 million pot.
Yeah, he'll give you something.
And that is it right there. That is a
Wow.
huge hand. And with that,
huge.
Brian will become the chip leader, and the tables have turned.
Yes.
The tables
quickly.
have turned.
Yeah. The two guys that wanted
Wow.
to be in it the most against each other, there they are. They've got what they wanted.
Wow.
What? Yeah, that much? 3.8.
3.8 million for Brian that he had there, plus what was already in the middle. So Brian up to 8.7.
Well, you got more than me now, Brian.
Do I?
Yeah.
All right.
Doubled you up on the first hand.
That's nice. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Brian, I appreciate that. Thank you.
So polite.
Wow.
You
Okay.
just happened to catch your 8.
I did, yeah.
If you don't have anything there, you fold. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
do. You're right.
And the 3
You're
wins.
absolutely right.
Blinds are 100, 2,000 with the 100,000 and the ante.
How hard it is to catch a pair.
When you're heads up,
Yeah.
the button is always the small blind.
I started with 4.3, so I got 8.6.
Nice. You got me doubled in chips, Brian. Here's your chance.
I'm gonna try. I told you I was gonna try.
All right, we are heads up here.
JT's first act because he's a small blind on the button. He's going to call.
Brian up. Brian with just a call.
He reached for the chips. He gave him the fake.
I'm not sure if you're trying to make a move there. I'm not raising. I'm not sure. Check.
Checks. 450.
Yeah, we ain't calling that.
450.
He said, "Yeah, I ain't calling that."
Yep.
Chicken out. Chicken out.
Get that 4 million back, Brian. Can't believe I gave you that.
You didn't get
So
it.
Brian can be aggressive. The question is, can he be aggressive as
You've been
JT?
pulling that same move all night long. How'd you get you right then in that spot?
Because aggression is going to pay off in this heads-up
It's
match,
just
I
a
believe.
second. Now,
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate spot that he was put in right there because of because he had top pair with a decent kicker. I do think if he continues to play that aggressive style, that he'll be able to overcome the loss of the 4 million that he had.
Jim Barlow is now watching. Hey, Jim.
Just make it
500. You don't gotta be in every hand, Brian.
5. Well, I'm thinking the same about you.
You could fold to me. Give me a walk every now and again, you know?
You wouldn't give me a walk.
No, you're
Well,
right.
I ain't giving you a walk.
Top pair for JT, and 4 high for Brian.
JT
Shit.
goes all
All right,
in.
go ahead.
Brian Patton says, shit, and folds. Adrian says JT was talking about his heads-up game at the table today.
Yeah, he was
See how
talking
hard
about
holds
that
it?
when we had like 12 tables.
Yeah.
He was talking about his heads up play when we had like 12 tables.
Go on the reservepoker.com and check out our schedule for or our plans for our heads-up tournament that's coming up in November.
2 more million more.
We're limiting that to 32 players, but we've already got 25 signed up, and that's going to be one heck of a tournament. But check that out.
600.
raise here to 600,000, and it looks like Brian's cutting out a little bit more than calling chips.
Raise. 1.7.
JT with the suited king. Gives it up.
Gives it up. Yep. I agree, JT. Not bad. That's the kind of pressure you need to be putting on when you're playing heads up.
We gotta get you in hand where you'll give me the chips like I did you.
There it is, our heads up championship.
There it is.
Yeah.
Single elimination bracket, randomly drawn. Each round will be limited to 90 minutes, or until one of the players is eliminated. Top four get in the money, and we're limiting it to a field of 32. Jerry, I am not sure about the satellite. I will find that information out, and I will message you personally to let you know. There was talks of it, but I am not 100%. So I will find out.
JT hits his jack and goes all in. Brian's got the moose with nothing to draw to.
I can't let you catch up.
And he's going to lay that down.
I know you're a catch-up guy. You like ketchup and mustard. Absolutely.
There's our next two payouts there that we have. Our final two, 1,500 and change, and 2,000. So hopefully, hopefully we still see some more good action here before this is completely over. But Brian has flipped the table and taken the chip lead.
Well, we're coming up on 11 hours here today, and it's just been a fantastic day. Thank everybody that came out to play. Thank everybody that has been signing into our live stream to watch this heads-up match on our final table. And thank you to the entire staff here at the Reserve for just putting on a great event. This is going to get some fireworks, I think.
Yeah, this might be the hand.
500. All in. Is this the one?
Brian just said, is this the one?
Better live to fight another day, Brian.
Can be. Come on. What you got? 2. Looks like 4.
Josh, I appreciate that, man. We the Tim and Vic and Tim Power Hour is what has been coined by Jerry over here. So one of my favorite guys to work with over here.
Thanks, Tim. I feel the same way. It's been a lot of fun. Last night, tonight, we got more live streams coming up this week.
Yep.
It's going to be great.
Brian with a huge fold.
So it was.
Wow. Brian's going to look back on that one and question that one.
I couldn't go.
Let's see. Does that, you watch a football game where all of a sudden the momentum changes. Did we just see the momentum possibly change?
I'm not sure. Obviously, he had ace-8 offsuit there. It's tough to fold that hand heads up, but oh, here we go. Brian loves his suited hands, and JT with ace-king suited.
So he wants Brian to come into this hand. He's not going to pull
That's a
him.
sizable raise, though.
Yeah. But rather than saying all in, right?
Yeah, yep.
He wants him to come in.
And Brian's definitely going to play.
We're going to see a flop.
I was really expecting a king on that flop.
I was too.
Yeah, I was expecting.
He
a king
read
on,
my mind.
I was expecting a king on that flop. I really was.
950.
With Paul in the box, you can never be too sure.
Yeah.
Now Brian with bottom pair is going to continue here. I'm really impressed by Brian's heads-up play so far.
Yeah, I am too.
Ryan.
All in, and JT's going to snap call. I got to play. I don't know.
Yeah, with the diamonds out there and 2 overs, it's going to be hard for him not to call.
He's stealing it because he didn't know it.
Accusing him of stealing it.
Got a lot of outs here.
I think he can fold this hand here. I think he actually finds a fold.
But I pick a better spot.
He just said.
Oh,
can I
Glenn's
pick-
still around. I didn't think Glenn was still watching. Wow, and he folds the ace king suited.
Would you have had it?
Good, no. Jack, I think.
Wow.
But I don't
Wow.
think you had none of that anyway, Brian. I had fun. Did you?
Again,
Yeah.
not a hasty player. These are some cagey playing
That
going
ace
on.
king right there.
Flush draw?
You know, and I was trying to suck some money out of you.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying all
Yep.
in and taking
See,
200,000.
JT says I was trying to suck some money out of you rather than just going all in.
I probably would have went all in with
But
you.
it's better than 2 to 1 right now in the chip
Yep.
count.
You're right, I would have folded.
I would have. I wouldn't have made no money. I was trying to make money. I get greedy, make money.
Walk it.
Hey, there's that walk that JT was talking about.
Lines are 200,000, 100,000 with a $100,000 ante. We're heads up here. Brian Patton with better than 2 to 1 chip count over JT at this point. JT had been chip leader from the get-go of this final table.
Lines are up.
Never really relinquished that spot. And Brian just crawled back up
Raise.
to this level with some really good play.
Glenn, for some reason my phone isn't working. I don't get text messages right now.
Yeah, 1-5. Do it. Calls, 5.5 calls, heads up.
Brian, what do you think? Should we put in like a rabbit cam? You know, one of those like little cameras at the table so we can put that up just in
525.
case?
525 call.
JT flopping an open-ended straight flush
He's
draw.
all in.
Get out of here.
I can't call. Boy, look at this monster.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Sick monster.
Wow, you could have should have waited to try to get that high hand.
No,
Knock
no,
Hunter,
no,
knock
no,
Hunter the heck
no.
out of there and let me catch my king and go down clean.
Nope, I'm getting it done right then and there. I ain't taking no.
You ain't gonna worry about Hunter's high
No,
hand?
hell no, you have it.
Better be nothing better than big Hunter's high hand.
No, I ain't having to take that type of faith.
watching. Huh?
You know he's watching.
What is this, 12 and?
JT closed the gap just a little bit there with that
Okay.
last couple hands.
25. There you go, Pablito.
No, it's, yeah.
It's just, it's
Okay, yeah, it's confusing the hell out of me.
the numbers.
Right there, okay.
I like that idea, Brian, just for the viewers.
Call. Check.
Well, this is interesting. Neither one of them made much of a move pre-flop.
All in.
All in.
And Brian's going to obviously go ahead and muck this. No diamond,
Yep.
no draw.
No diamonds. No Kiro. No nothing.
Well, we've had a steady number of viewers, and we really appreciate you watching our final table here tonight. Hope everybody enjoys the live stream as much as we enjoy bringing it to you. Again, there's JT's thinking in terms of
Raise.
Wanting him to come in.
725 total.
suited cards for Brian.
Cool.
Something he likes.
Actions on Brian. Checks.
JT can't afford to check here.
No, yeah, he's gonna lead out here.
Gonna give up.
JT's, I mean, these pots aren't small, so he's steadily climbing back up.
Yes, he is.
back to almost even.
Yeah, Jerry Buckner, it is nice to see a lengthy heads-up match.
It's nice to see a lengthy heads-up match between two players that like to bet.
Yes.
You know, instead of them throwing in their blinds and checking it down.
And dare I say, enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, they definitely like to play hands against each other. That's for sure. And we're getting closer and closer to that even mark between them two. The two, so we will see how this plays out. Brian with nothing again, and JT with the suited ace. So Brian tries to raise or even just complete. I think there's going to be a raise behind him, and he's grabbing raising chips.
Yes, he is.
Brian's going to throw some money in here, basically drawing dead.
825.
Yep.
There it is, yeah. And with that hand right there, I think it brings us close, almost dead even in chips.
Did not have one of those.
Had a suited one.
Got my hand caught in the cookie jar. I had my hand. Damn.
Oh my goodness. Almost even.
Yeah, almost even.
JT's going to call.
No, actually, I think it's he didn't know it's 125, so he threw in the extra quarter there.
fold
So
it. All right.
he just folds. Blinds are 125 and 250 right now, so these might be the highest blinds I've ever seen here. It could be. It could be close.
Could be close, yeah. I don't remember dealing to blind system.
Yeah.
That was a deuce 4 offsuit trying to steal from you.
I have a suited ace over here. I'm just like, what should
I
I
was
do?
like, oh,
I
no.
debated on a small raise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Debated on a raise.
All right. Brian with 5-9 offsuit here. JT has a not really a playable hand behind him, but we are heads up, so anything's possible, and we're going to get a walk. And with that, we are still very close in chips, 6.9 to 6.6. So
I don't even know what time
Got my hand caught in the cookie jar last
Right
time.
there. A little past midnight.
It's 12 o'clock. Shit, we've been
Late.
playing 11
Playing
hours.
a long time.
Dude,
11-hour
some
tournament.
People in the pot.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for me and you to be
Yeah, to
heads
beat
up.
all those guys.
You and I's heads up, Brian.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I did, because I didn't have any chips.
Dude, I guarantee no one would have said me and you was going to be heads up at the final table. I guarantee that was their last one.
no, Nick, it didn't get mentioned that you were down to less than one big blind with 3 tables to go. I did not know that. Wow, that's and you came back all the way to the final table.
I just made the call, Brian.
I never get those type of runs. What about you, Vic? Do you ever have that where you're down to basically nothing and running back up? I don't ever have that happen.
I see it happen. I just don't-
It's never to me.
see it happen. Brian's going to make a raise, rightfully so, with ace queen offsuit. JT had already called from the small blind, and he's going to lay that down.
Less than 1 million chips separates these two right now.
Man, I think I knocked everyone out at this table. Final table.
You
I think I did.
I think
didn't I?
you did.
Didn't I?
Maybe.
I
It's
think I knocked
possible.
everyone out.
No, you knocked everyone but
serious.
one so far.
Didn't I knock him out?
I think.
I thought
no,
I might. No, I
I
didn't
did.
knock one out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have.
Yeah, I did. I think there might have been one that I didn't knock out, but I knocked out him. Yeah, man, I knocked everybody
Let's just
out,
hope
bro.
that well, you don't knock me out.
Brian's just hoping he doesn't end up on the wrong end of that.
That's what he was getting to.
Yeah, I know what he was getting to. Trying to do my best not to let you do that.
All right, down to
It's on.
125 and 250 right now are the blinds. So
I'm tuned in, Brian. Tuned in.
You tuned in. You won with the universe.
Tuned in, brother.
All right.
I wonder how much mousse JT uses to get his hair to stay like that for 11 hours.
More than I do.
Seems to not move at all.
$9.25 total.
See if Paul can do his magic here and get something that hits them both.
That is not it.
No.
4 for Brian, though.
Millie.
All in.
1 million JT's.
Wow. Did JT have a read here, or does he really think? I mean, obviously, he doesn't think 9 high is good. Wow. Well played, JT. Well played.
Oh.
Brian does this. He thinks back through to when the cards first came out, the bets, the reaction. Now he's thinking through what JT might have.
It's 12 o'clock. I'm tired.
Oh, God. Uh-oh.
The I'm tired.
The I'm tired, I'm ready to go speech.
I got a pair. Or a flush draw. Maybe.
Ain't no fucking flush draw, Brian.
Uh-oh.
Exactly what I got.
Uh-oh. I think that might have swung Brian into calling here.
You have an ace. I'm assuming.
There was no raise pre-flop.
I'm ready to go home. I'll call.
Oh, he calls.
There's the call.
He calls.
Wow.
Bottom pair, king kicker, and calls. Wow.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I got a 4 with the spade, which is
Good call. I don't know how you did it. How did you call that?
Oh,
Because I'm tired and ready to
because
go
I,
home.
'cause I have the.
I'm tired and ready to go home. You got
I have a
redraw.
pair and I got the
Seriously?
spade.
wow.
Brian. Stop it. Stop it.
You're gonna catch.
Oh, my goodness.
JT's not buying any of it. He's not buying that rationale
JT
at all.
not happy getting called.
This is midnight type rationale,
Wow.
and he's
Brian,
not
a
buying
4-to-1
I
favorite.
raised pre-flop.
54.50.
I raised pre-flop to 925,
Yep.
and then you bet $1 million, and I fucking go all in, and you don't fold.
No, I couldn't. fool
Whatever,
right there.
Brian.
I couldn't.
Bullshit to me.
I got a
I
pair.
hope you get punished, dude, for that.
I hope I
For
don't.
real, just a 6.
Just a
Just
6, he
you making
says.
that move, you should be punished for it.
Nah.
Yeah.
I made a smart move because I knew you was super ass weak.
Spade on the
There's
turn.
the spade.
Here we go.
There it is.
And there it is. Brian is
Wow.
going to take this down.
Holy cow.
Wow.
And
JT chip leader all.
Taking with this.
Brian, wow,
That's
JT
right. That's
chip
right.
leader all night long
That's
and
right.
ends up losing to Brian heads up.
He let me win.
you saw that here, folks.
Wow.
You saw the
Sky, can you believe this? Brian took this down heads up.
man.
Wow. Well, with that, guys, that concludes our there's our Fall Classic series that we have right there. It's right up there on the screen. This was just a kickoff to what is going to be a great week for poker here at the Reserve at 5105 Glendale Avenue. $3,500 guaranteed Pineapple Tournament tomorrow, $70 buy-in, starts at 7:15. Please, everybody come check us out.
And thank you very much for joining in us tonight. And like we mentioned, Tim and I will probably be behind the microphone more this week because this is our Fall Classic with a lot more live streamings to come.
Yeah, so please, everyone, tune in. And thank you for everybody for interacting with us all night long on the live stream, talking to us, typing to us. So we really appreciate that. We enjoy doing this more than you guys know. So everybody have a good night. Be safe if you got to go, if you got to drive anywhere. And we will see everybody tomorrow.
Yep. Thanks,
All right.
Tim.
Have a great night.